Back live, week 12 roundup. This time, I got my boy Demo Dre filling in for Ryan LFC. You know what it is, Demo? It's just that I don't want to put too much pressure on Ryan because at the time and he got work, he work in the nights and all of that.
Yeah.
So the way the schedule is kind of messed up right now, and I was actually supposed to go shopping, but it's crazy over there, man. And I'm like, Sunday evening, it seems like everyone's going out for a stroll.
Yeah, Christmas shopping, man.
Yeah. So I said I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna go do some food shopping tomorrow. So and I still have to do a live stream tomorrow for predictions for the week.
Tuesday again.
No, the schedule is nuts, man. I'm telling you.
Yes,
and
sir.
then Thursday, I have to come back and talk about the Tuesday and Wednesday matches because I would have to do it Thursday morning, Ryan and I, so that we won't be able to talk about those Thursday evening games. We will chat about them and a little bit, but we won't be able to talk about the results until Friday when we would have to come back to do a prediction for the weekend games.
It's a full-time job.
Yeah, man. So like this week, we're gonna have 4 live streams this week. One today, one tomorrow, one on Thursday, and one again on Friday. Or maybe there might be one in between. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
life of a footballer,
and life as a a football YouTuber as well.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So how you feeling though? How you feeling?
Yo, I'm good. Big up everybody in the comments. Big up Dominic for having me on the show tonight. Just want to pop through and talk about the game that we love. We all love football. I want to talk about football. It's been a crazy weekend for the top teams, but I'm sure we'll get there.
Definitely, man. It was a 2020-esque weekend.
Exactly.
Believe me. But before we get into the Premier League games, we know Premier League teams are in the Champions League still. 3 of them, minus Man United, as we all know. You know what I'm saying?
That's the Flames. With the lights on it. That's the Flames. Man.
Yep. One a fire upon United, man.
Exactly.
They go and flop out the thing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
they go and flop the thing out. So also, there's the Europa League, and there's 3 English teams in the Europa League: Tottenham, Leicester, and Arsenal, and they all did well.
Yep.
So what we want to do real quick is just to take a look at the Europa League groups and see who made it to the round of 32 really quick. Talk about the Champions League. Nothing too long, maybe about 5 minutes on each of them, just to get things warm before we talk about these Premier League games. You don't just want to jump into the games right away, you know what I'm saying? You gotta you gotta
warm up.
Plus, there's people who always think I don't talk about the Europa League. I do.
Of course.
But I don't give the Europa League its own video because I don't really watch the matches, because when the Europa League is playing on Thursday, that's the day I'm actually trying to relax.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yep.
So Demo, we got the groups here, man. I know you haven't been watching the Europa League either, but I know you follow, and you got to keep up with what's going on.
Yeah.
So these are the final standings in the Europa League groups right now. We have Roma topping their group with 13 points, and Young Boys actually getting the better CFR Cluj there to come in second. So those teams will go through.
Young Boys are a decent team, bro.
Yeah, remember they made it to the Champions League a couple seasons ago.
Decent team, man.
Yeah, team out of Switzerland there. So Young Boys and Roma would go through to the next round. No surprises there, really.
Definitely.
Arsenal topping their group with a perfect 18 points. Maybe Arsenal should actually play the Europa League.
Yeah, this seems to be their stage. They're perfect, right? They top the group. Perfect.
Yeah. But shout outs to Bayern now. George in the comments. What's up, George? How are you doing today, man? How are you doing, George?
Big up.
Demo, you know George, right?
George? No.
From Bayern Munich, George, man.
No. Oh yeah, I remember him. Yeah, man, big up George, man.
Yeah, big up, George. Big up. How are you, bro? How are you? How are you? He said he's good. He said he's good. But
Yeah.
look at how well. If Arsenal could only take the Europa League form and bring it into the Premier League, that would be something, right?
Yeah, but you know the thing for the Europa League, Arsenal they use a lot of the kids. So a lot of the kids play in the Europa and they're dominating so well, but they use different people for the Premier League.
Well, that's a sign that the people that they're using in the Premier League should be discarded. Guys like Granit Xhaka, guys
Bellerin.
like Bellerin,
Yeah.
and who else? Maybe. Listen, I like Lacazette, but Lacazette gotta go too.
Aubameyang can't find a goal either.
Listen, Aubameyang gotta go too. You know, maybe he should have never signed the thing.
Hey, as soon as he did, the form just went, man. I don't know what's happened to him, man, but we'll get there.
We will get there. We will get to him. Listen, don't think we're gonna get back to the Aubameyang thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna get back to that. But let's just wrap up the Europa League groups here. Arsenal perfect in the Europa League, scored 20, only conceded 5. Mulder, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's team, former team, going through. And I'm hoping that they actually, well, I don't think, could they draw Man? Yeah, they could actually draw Man United.
Oh yeah?
Nice. Yeah. Remember the teams that top their group will avoid the Europa League, the Champions League teams.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that could actually happen. So
that would be a very easy game for Man U, though. Huh?
Yeah, but it would be nice. You never know. They find a way to screw things up. We know that. And we will get to them. They had an opportunity to get 6 points. They needed 1 point from 2 games and they didn't get any. So
that's true.
You know how that one goes. So the other 2 teams in that group was Rapid Vienna and Dundalk. Group C, Leverkusen top in their group, and I heard Leverkusen are also on top of the Bundesliga. So George,
Leon Bailey,
Bala,
yes sir, Jamaican.
Yeah, man. So the Jamaicans had a good day with Bobby Reed, and then you had Leon Bailey striking twice. I heard.
Let's not mention Bobby Reed yet. Go just hold off.
But everybody who's asking where's Ryan, Ryan isn't here today. But guys, please be respectful to the guests, and there will be different guests sometimes because Ryan doesn't have the leisure time like I do. You know what I'm saying? Ryan works in the night, so we couldn't accommodate him today.
Big up Ryan, Wembley.
Robert is saying D must stop hiding under the hat.
Robert Robinson. I'm not hiding, boss. I'm still, second in the league and still rolling,
Yeah, he's just chilling. He's just chilling in the cut. Yeah. So Bayer Leverkusen doing well, man. Could they actually win the Bundesliga though? Could they?
There's nobody stopping Bayern Munich. I don't see it happening.
Yeah. Let's not get too carried away with that one,
Exactly.
So Slavia Praha, they came in second in this group, and this is Slavia Prague. This is the club that West Ham is buying all their stars from, Shusek and Kufal.
Yeah.
So just keep an eye on West Ham buying the next star from Slavia Praha, so.
Yeah.
And don't get mixed up with Slavia Praha and Sparta Praha. They're 2 different clubs from Prague. Yeah, that's another thing I learned too. But guys, remember, we're just warming up with the Europa League. We're warming up. We'll get to the nitty-gritty of things just now, okay? Give us some time. Hapoel Beersheva FC from Israel, 3rd. And you got Nice coming in 4th.
Is that where Balotelli is still?
No. Remember, Balotelli used to be in Nice. Then he went to Marseille.
Yeah.
Then he went to Brescia. Brescia got relegated. And now he went to Monza, a team in the 2nd division.
Oh, Monza.
Yeah, Monza.
All right.
Prince Boateng. Prince Boateng is also at Monza.
Mm.
You know Prince Boateng, right?
Of course, man.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure.
Kevin Prince.
Kevin Prince Boateng.
Yes, man.
Barcelona Boateng. Yeah. So look here, Demo. Rangers, man. They're on fire this season. Stevie G.
Yes, sir. And not only in Europe, but they're flying in the Scottish League as well.
Yep.
They won 2-1 again, and they're 15 points clear of Celtic. Steven Gerrard, the magic man. I've been telling Liverpool fans to get themselves ready, because he's definitely the man to take over after Klopp.
Yeah, I think it's inevitable, man.
Yeah, I mean, they're saying that the Scottish League is easy to win and stuff, but he's showing it in Europe as well.
But Brendan Rodgers was in the Scottish League, and
Yeah.
Look, you got to give respect, man, because look, a lot of times a team might smash a team 10-0 or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And then another team might come up against the same team and only win by 2-0. So you got to give credit when a team is being impressive.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But Demo, talking about Rangers here, do you think there's a possibility? I know Klopp is on for 2024.
Mm-hmm.
What if Liverpool all of a sudden go back to their old selves and play 7th and 8th? And I know. Look. It's just a thing right now. What if Steven Gerrard could be Liverpool manager in 2 years? You never know.
I don't want to think that way right now, Dominic. You're trying to, start
bro.
mode or what, right?
No. In football, you could win the title. Look at what happened to Claudio Ranieri.
Mm-hmm.
He won the title with less than what happened to him.
Yeah, but that's not Liverpool. The quality players that's at Liverpool right now and going to be there 2 years' time is not the same as a Leicester City.
Bro,
so don't bring us there. Don't bring us there.
What I'm saying, top clubs sack their managers all the time. Look at Dortmund. They just sacked Lucien Favre. And he came in second 2 years in a row. Right? And because he lost, and I tell people this. Sometimes it's what's said between it's the conversation between manager and the hierarchy. Sometimes it doesn't go well, and the managers, who knows, the manager maybe say F you, man, whatever, and they say, okay, whatever, you're sacked. We don't know. We don't know.
I think Gerrard will come when Klopp is finished at his tenure. When there's a mutual agreement between Liverpool and Klopp that to end, that is when Gerrard will come
in. Look at what happened when Klopp was at Dortmund, right?
Mm-hmm.
He won the title.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think he won back to back. And then what happened the 2 years after that?
They fought relegation.
He didn't win.
Yeah.
He didn't win. And then, he left the job. So you never know, man. History repeats itself. That's all I'm saying. History repeats itself.
Not for Liverpool. Not for Liverpool.
We shall see, man. We shall see. We shall see. But look, Rangers doing well. Benfica coming in second. Mm-hmm. Standard Liège third. And Lech Poznan fourth. And the fact that Rangers top the group ahead of Benfica is a great thing, because we know the quality that Benfica brought in over the summer. So, props to Gerrard there, man. Props to Gerrard. Group E, PSV Eindhoven, 12 points. You got Granada, 11, PAOK, 6, and Omonia FC, 4. So congrats to PSV and Granada. We will track your progress in the next round. And going forward, we would definitely be talking about the Europa League. There's the draw. And in tomorrow's video, I will be talking about the Champions League draw. I don't know if the Europa League draw is tomorrow. Is it tomorrow too? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. I think both the Champions League and the Europa League.
Yeah, it's a pity that I can't actually go live for the draw. I would have to do like a reaction video. I have work in the morning, so while at work, I would actually have to whip out my phone really quick like I usually do and react to the draw. So that'll be my draw reaction tomorrow. I can't actually do I'm a working man. I don't sit at home in this room and and do YouTube all the time. You know what I'm
True,
saying?
true.
You know, I don't have the privilege like George and them guys, going to school still and all these things, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. But look,
Yeah.
Group F, Napoli topping it, Sociedad coming in second. I'm happy for them because they could have actually dropped out. AZ third, and Rijeka picking up their first win in the group in fourth. Shout outs to Rijeka, man. You know, I have some Croatian supporters as well. So shout outs to Rijeka. Leicester City topping Group G with 13 points ahead of Braga on head-to-head and goal difference. So congrats to Leicester. They played well today. They beat Brighton. So Leicester,
flying high.
Yep, very good form. Zoya, team from Ukraine, third, and Ajax Athens, fourth. AC Milan topping Group H. Lille coming in second. Sparta Praha, that I was talking about earlier, third. Celtic at the bottom with four points. You see?
Crazy. Just before you go, Dominic, how do you rate how Brendan Rodgers is managing both Europe and the Premier League with Leicester? Because that's impressive, huh?
Yeah,
I think that's impressive.
Yeah, that is very impressive what he's done so far because we know Leicester squad isn't the biggest squad.
Exactly.
Oh, and since we're on Leicester, I read something that Brendan Rodgers has told Demarai Gray that he is free to leave the club.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. But Demarai Gray has not been playing a lot of games.
Yeah.
He's a very talented young man. I don't know what's going on.
Wow.
So yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. Demarai Gray will be looking for a new club soon. Group I, Villarreal, 13 points. Maccabi Tel Aviv, 11. Sivasspor, 6. Karabakh, 1. You know what? I'm sorry, Karabakh. Karabakh is a team from Azerbaijan. And I wanted Karabakh to go through so they can meet Man United in the round of 32. So that Man United would have to travel. To Azerbaijan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want for Man United. Look, I can't be nice anymore, man. I can't be nice.
You're wicked to Man U, boy.
Yeah, I can't be nice. But Group J, Tottenham topping it after beating Antwerp. Antwerp second, LASK third, and Ludogorets without a point at the bottom. Group K, shout outs to my Dynamo peeps. Dynamo topped the group with 14 points. Wolfsburger second with 10. Feyenoord third with 5. And CSK Moscow, I'm disappointed with them, last in the group. And last but not least, Group L with Hoffenheim topping it, unbeaten in the group. Crvena Zvezda, Red Star Belgrade. Shout out to the Red Star Belgrade fans as well. They come in second. And I can never ever forget, November 8th. No, not 8th. November 6th. Wait, was it the 8th or 6th? Damn, I can't even remember my son's birthday right now. What's his birthday?
That's the joke.
Is it the 6th? What the hell? Whatever day in November that Red Star beat Liverpool 4-0. You forget that?
I have no recollection of that.
Was it 4-0 or 2-0? It wasn't 4. I think it was 2-0, you know.
I think I have no recollection of that.
Yeah, that was in 2018, bro. Stop lying. Shout outs to Red Star Belgrade, man. Crvena Zvezda. The last winner of the European Cup before it turned into the Champions League.
Listen, the atmosphere over there, man, the crowds and everything, it's something else, bro.
Yeah. I actually watched a video of this black guy who's living in Serbia. Maybe he got a Serbian girlfriend. He made a video and he was talking about when you go to that stadium, man, and when you go in, it's like the whole thing is shaking.
Yep.
Thunderous.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, man, you know?
Yep.
I would love to visit stadiums like that one day. You know, when things get back to normal, Demo, man, I'm gonna get like a 4-day weekend and just go over to England, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's on my bucket list too.
Bro, I'm gonna just go over, watch a few games, enjoy myself, and come back, man. Seriously, I have to do that. Because this 2020, was an eye opener for all of us. You know what I mean?
Definitely, man.
But that's it for the Europa League, man. That's it for the Europa League. So we're gonna segue nicely into some Champions League. Dima, who do you want in the round of 16, bro?
I want Porto. Porto. Please and thank you. Give me Porto.
Why?
Because I see that as the easy draw. I see it as somebody who we smash every time we get them in the Champions League, some 5 and some 4. So give me Porto. Make it easy for once.
But why would you want Porto, bro? You want a challenge. You want a challenge. You need a challenge.
Yeah, we can get the challenge in the next round. It's fine. Give me Porto now, and we will.
Bro, you need a challenge. You can't go with no Porto. It's like I was saying, look, I would like a weaker team too for City, Don't get me wrong. I would like a weaker team too. But how long in the competition would you actually get weaker teams? You know what I'm saying? So this is the Champions League round of 16 teams right now. You know what I mean?
So wait. So you said you would like an easy team for City too.
No. I'm saying I would like an easy team.
Yeah.
But how long could you go on playing easy teams? So might as well bring it on. Bring it on. Nah. It's like last season. We got Real Madrid. And after we got past Real Madrid, you might have thought like, oh man,
win the whole team.
Yeah, City beat Real Madrid. It's a wrap.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a wrap in the next round. You know what I'm saying? So, look here, look. Your options. These are your options, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You could get Porto.
Yes.
You could get RB Leipzig.
Yeah.
You could get Sevilla.
I don't want Sevilla either.
Atletico Madrid. Barcelona. Lazio. Gladbach. Porto. Those are the teams you could get.
So give me Porto. And you know what, to be fair, Barcelona in this form and so iffy and playing a lot of the youngsters and seem to be a wreck right now. I'd probably take Barca right now too. But Porto is the team that I need to draw.
Nah, bro. I want you guys to get Atletico Madrid, bro. Atletico.
You're a rival fan. That's why you want to get Atletico.
No. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I want you to get Atletico, right? Listen to me carefully. You Liverpool fans, let me tell you right now, since you won the Champions League, matter of fact, since you got to back-to-back finals and you won it, and then you won the Premier League, you guys have been disgusting.
Disgusting?
Yeah.
No, we're just showing what we want. We mean disgusting.
You guys feel like you must win everything now. You can't lose. You know what I'm saying? You feel, you know what you feel? You feel like you're entitled.
If your team won everything that was on offer in terms of the big trophies, you're supposed to flex. You're the Champions League winner, the Premier League winner, the Club World Cup winner, the Super Cup winner. What? Flex a little bit. It's been 30 years of drought. Flex a little bit. What wrong with that?
Bro, flex.
Yeah.
Flex.
You're supposed to be confident.
No. You're taking the wrong approach, bro. That's why bad things are happening. Look, for example, let me tell you. You ever hear the story when they tell you the rich man is that man who's wearing the t-shirt and the little rubber slippers, and the little khaki pants? That's him right there. You don't even know. But that guy over there who's flexing, he's flexing hard.
Yeah.
Flashy. Gucci, Versace, Louis V.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
This guy has no money. You have no reason to flex, bro. I'm telling you that. You have no reason to flex. When you flex, you put in yourself in a position where nobody gonna like you, first of all, and then the expectations are so high. You're raising the bar so high for yourself that it's actually detrimental to your longevity and performing at that level.
Hold on.
Period of time. Believe me.
So you would think how fans act here on YouTube and in the media and all of that
Bro,
affect how Liverpool play.
The players are the same. Trust me.
The players are not the same.
Believe me, the
No,
players
stop
are
that.
the same.
The
Remember,
players are very humble.
listen, they are pairing like that. We could only we could show they're humans. Remember, they're humans.
Yeah.
They're gonna come on TV and they're gonna show their humble side. Understand? But get to know them one by one, you would hear the things they would be saying. Believe me.
Nah.
Bro,
Have you seen Sadio Mane off camera, off football, giving back to Senegal with him broke up iPhone?
Listen, nobody.
You know, Wijnaldum had to buy Sadio Mane an iPhone.
Exactly.
So
He got a
that's not
broke up
hype.
iPhone. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You just validate my point. He is human. He is just like you and I. So he acts like that. Believe me.
So you think a hype man would have a broke up iPhone?
The point I want to make. The point I want to make is you guys have to be graceful. Be graceful and humble in the way you act.
No, we as fans don't.
Bro, believe me, you guys are disgusting, bro.
Yo, we as fans have all right to flex some muscle right now. All right.
No. Take it one game at a time, man. I keep telling you guys that. One game at a time. Look at it. Keep the hunger, right? Keep the hunger, but also remember your humble beginnings, like where you came from a couple years ago. Forget about you won the Champions League. Just keep on being hungry. But you I don't know. Look at what happened in this season, bro. Look, you guys better win the title. That's what you better win the title.
I mean, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
You still think you're gonna win the title?
I mean, we're not there yet, but we're getting there.
But you still think you're gonna win the title?
Yes.
Even with all these injuries?
Yeah, because other teams are not capitalizing either. So why are we not in the mix? Of course, I think we can still win the title.
Look. I'm not saying it's every Liverpool fan that act like that, So if you're watching this right now and you're not in the category, I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
You understand? Yo,
so call name.
Do you have the stream playing in the background or something?
Nah.
Oh, okay. I heard a little feedback there. But look. Let's go back to the Champions League thing.
Please,
let's just wrap up the Champions League thing and get to the Premier League. I just want people to be humble. That's all. Be humble, bro. Because look, City, we want a freaking domestic trouble and nobody acknowledge it. Nobody care.
Nobody like who? City fans were going mad. All 5 City fans were going crazy when y'all won that. All 5 on.
All 5. You see?
So when we win, we need to make a lot of noise. We need to be hype. We need to do all of that.
Bro.
So yeah. That doesn't affect how the players play.
It does. It does. Trust me.
I know what Ryan got through now when he's here. Right?
No. Remember what Ryan and I were talking about the other day with Arsenal and how the fans affect what's going on there?
I mean, yeah.
Bro, Demo, believe me, the fans affect the players. The way how you guys are, it seeps into trust me, it does. It does. Because look today, right? Fulham had fans back for the first time. And look at how they played.
Yeah, they were great.
Exactly. So some teams need the fans. Some teams they could live, and Liverpool are one team that feed off the fans. Call them the 12th man and all. I'm just making my point be known. So if you're trying to tell me that the fans don't affect the way Liverpool play, they do.
No, I'm saying fans being confident in the team and coming on YouTube and that doesn't affect the team.
Of course it does.
So you think they come and watch YouTube and say, "Oh, Cody Madre hype, Ray." No, they don't do that.
Ryan and I were talking about the same thing the other day and talk about these guys are people too. They watch the videos, bro. Yo,
These guys are professionals, Dominic. I think Klopp will instill a level of discipline to keep them their heads on the water.
First of all, yeah, Thriller from Manila saying there's an echo. It's on Demo's end, man.
I don't know.
We don't have. Is there any way the headphones you could turn it down?
Yeah.
Yeah, turn down the headphones.
All right, it's turned down. I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah, this is what it is, right? When I talk, the sound is coming out of your headphones and going into the mic. If the headphone is up too loud, you understand?
All right, how it sound now?
Good, it's perfect.
Okay, I just turned it down a bit, so maybe.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You know, but look, thank you very much, guys. I picked up the echo. It's all good, but it's on Demo's end though. I have to blame you, bro. I gotta blame you. But look, back to the discussion, man. Back to the discussion.
Mm-hmm.
You and I play sports, right?
Yes.
And if we're in a competition where it's televised and people are talking about it, believe me, we would go and check and hear what people are saying.
Yeah, I will.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Especially if you're doing well. Like you go on Facebook, you see these videos, people talking about you. You're like, okay, this guy said that about me. Believe me, bro, I know what it is. I know. So, and that's what Ryan was. Ryan is the one that convinced me because he said he tagged them on the Instagram stories and they go and watch.
That's true.
Watch. They are humans. They're professionals, but they are humans. Bro, trust me. I'm a professional. I'm a professional too.
You have a point. Because like when you guys were talking about it, I was telling Ryan that Reese Williams, I tagged him to something too when he made his debut. And he watched the status and stuff too. So yeah.
Exactly.
I didn't expect that at all.
Exactly. And listen, you don't want the guys becoming such, like they think they're gods that they can't, it's lonely. They say it's lonely at the top.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be lonely because then it's gonna start affecting you in other ways, affect your game and all of that. Trust me, bro. These guys watch stuff.
It depends on the individual because Cristiano Ronaldo has been getting this shine for years and he still performs at the top level.
Well,
still watches the media and performs at the top level.
This is Cristiano Ronaldo, bro. He's
different. It's just the individual, Some people thrive under pressure.
Okay, so we have a question here. Mohammed is asking, Dom, are you actually good at soccer? I don't know. know. And Dupe is asking, Dom and Demo play sports. You see, they're laughing. They're laughing.
This is not a joke. Listen, I have my trophy right here, so.
Listen, we're sportsmen. I have trophies upstairs.
This right here, too. I just got this on my birthday. What's wrong with you? I have my trophies put down right here.
Demo is a cricketer, man. We are both cricketers that love football.
Yo, you know what's funny? When I came here to New York, I made a football team actually as a center back. Astoria Knights. I made the team. I went for training there and played center back. Made the team, but I just didn't go back to the training and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, people, I don't know what people think that you have to like play football or you have to be a professional, or if you play football or if you're a professional or semi-pro, it actually makes you a better analyst or a better YouTuber or whatnot. It doesn't. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, look at Usain Bolt's coach. He's a fat man.
Exactly. It doesn't, guys. It doesn't. I personally, I haven't played football in a very long time. As I said, I'm a cricketer. Demo is a cricketer. We're from the islands. That's the sport I played. I'm going to keep it real. I'm a cricketer. So if you want to say in the comments, hey, you don't know nothing about football, you know, go back and play cricket, go right ahead. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah.
But Demo, we gotta link up and do a little practice session, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Whenever you're ready, I told you there's a space on my team for you when you're ready, but
Definitely. You'll be impressed though. You'll be impressed. You'll be impressed. You're gonna be like, oh my god, I never know this guy. Yo, this guy makes videos on YouTube, and I never knew he was such a good cricketer.
yeah, I have to see it to believe it.
Nah, for real, Demo. When it comes to cricket, I'm a special generational type talent. I'm not even making this up. You see, he's laughing at me. Yo, give me a second. Give me a second. You know what I'm saying?
Why is Dom leaving the stream, guys? Dupe says, oh, I actually can play centre back for Liverpool right now because we're a mess. Joel Matip injured again. If Klopp gives me the call, I'll definitely be on the plane there to play with the guys. I don't know why Dom left me on the stream, you know.
Bro,
what are you trying to prove?
You think you're the only one who could go and grab a bat? Okay? All right, anyways. I just wanted to go and grab my cricket bat. And I have a couple cricket bats. How many bats do you have though?
I have 3.
Oh, yeah, I probably got about 3 bats laying around too.
Oh god.
Yeah, I have all the gears. Oh, I was telling you, I'm gonna get back to the football, but I was telling you, I can wicket keep. Yeah, I could bat, and I'm a fast bowler, so and I could spin if I want, leg break, off break, googly, anything. Huh?
So the key word there is could and not can.
No, for real. Let me ask you: you ever scored a T20 100?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I scored a 50 in a 10 over game though. 50 off 20 balls.
Exactly. I scored 100 in a T20 game. Believe me.
Yeah, that I have to see to believe it. Let's move.
Anyway, let's get back. Let's get back.
Let's move.
Let's get back. Who do you want City to get though? Who do you want City to draw?
Who are your options? Who are your contenders that City
Well,
can do?
we could get Lazio, Barcelona, Gladbach, Sevilla, Porto. No, not Porto. RB Leipzig. We could get Atalanta again, or we could get Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, you can take Atletico Madrid. I want Manchester City to get Atletico. Why? You have to beat the best to win the whole competition. Why you don't want Atletico Madrid?
Nah. You could have Atletico Madrid for yourself, man.
Listen, to me, Manchester City has the squad to beat Atletico Madrid, so you can have them, man.
Yo, man, Shimwe, bro. What's up?
What's up, my boy?
How are you?
I'm good, man. What's going on?
Big up, man.
Just chilling, bro. Just chilling.
All right. I just want to join you guys. Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, nice of you to stop by, man.
All right.
Make sure you don't have nothing playing in the background, the stream, or else we're gonna have a feedback, okay?
All right. I run away from everybody, man.
Yeah, that sounds good. And make sure you're talking into your mic as well, because
all right. I got you, man.
Yeah, and talk, speak up.
Yes, sir.
All right. So wait. Who do you support again? You a Liverpool fan?
I like Madrid, but when it comes to England, I like Liverpool, man.
Oh, okay.
Respect.
Yeah, but my boy is Ronaldo though.
Ronaldo. So you a Juventus fan now?
I'm everywhere, bro.
Okay, so we got a neutral. We got a neutral up in here.
Yes, sir.
But I appreciate you joining, though. All
right.
So, guys, Manashimwe is actually part of the our gaming community, and we play against him. He's pretty good. You know?
Nah, you kick me, bro. Like you.
You're funny, man. But look, since you're a Madrid fan, who do you want in the round of 16?
Yeah, let me see. I would like to take on, let's say, Lazio. Yeah.
Okay.
See, everybody wants an easy team.
Yeah, understandable. But guys, Demo, Do you think Liverpool stand a chance of winning the Champions League this season?
Listen, for me, I actually do. The thing is, when it comes to tournaments like the Champions League, where it's a home and away format and it's a knockout, because I believe we can beat anybody at Anfield, and that is where our strength comes from, especially now that fans are coming back. That's a big advantage to Liverpool and a big plus. And so, even though we lost a lot of players, some of those players are coming back one by one, as you saw Oxlade-Chamberlain on the bench today. So I expect as we go further in the competition, more players will start to come back. I mean, obviously Van Dijk won't be back, or Joe Gomez, but with the front line that we have, I think that we are a threat to anybody in the world right now. So yeah, I actually do think we have a chance. And it depends on the draws that you get going forward.
Bro, you guys ain't winning it.
You never know, Dominic. You never know, man.
Just get it out your mind, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Just get it out your mind.
But they said the same thing 2 years ago.
I don't care about 2 years ago. Just get it out your mind this year. You're not winning the Champions League this year.
So who's going to win the Champions League?
Look, I don't know.
All right, so
I don't know. It's hard to predict, but we're going to talk when we get down to 8. 8. It's too early. But I know we're gonna talk tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna talk because we're gonna see who you're gonna get. Because I know if you get Atletico Madrid or a tougher team, you're done. You know why? Let me tell you why. These teams don't play around. When teams have Liverpool cornered, they slaughter. It's not like the Premier League teams who get 3 and 4 chances and miss them. Teams, look at what Atalanta did to you guys at Anfield the other day. And they still didn't take all their chances. You know what I'm saying? So, look, you ain't winning it. That's what I think.
Well,
if you ask me if City winning it, I'm gonna tell you no too.
Yeah, because you don't have Champions League pedigree. We're talking about a team with Champions League pedigree going forward when we have no chance against Barcelona. They said it was all done, and we did it because we have that pedigree to do it. So we've done it before.
Bro, we have Champions League pedigree.
Doing what?
We have been in the Champions League every year for the last 10 years. Wait, could you say the same?
No.
But you've won it. That's the only difference.
But when you look on the Manchester City's sleeve here, I see a big 0. And when you look on Liverpool one, I see 6. So that means
it doesn't
pedigree.
matter. It doesn't matter because you know why? You know why it doesn't matter? Pedigree means that you have Champions League pedigree, that you play in the Champions League a lot. So
win the Champions League a lot.
No, you don't have to win it to have Champions League pedigree. You don't.
All right.
You don't. Manishimwe, what you call it? I was gonna ask you. I never really asked you, but where are you from? Like what's your heritage?
I'm from Tanzania.
Tanzania? Oh man.
Yes, sir.
Awesome, man. That's the East Coast.
Yeah.
East Coast of Africa, man.
Yeah.
What you call it? What's his name?
Mbwana Samata, man.
Samata, man.
Yeah.
Samata. Wait. What's the capital? It starts with a K.
It's nowadays it's Kigoma. No, it's Dodoma. They moved to Dodoma now.
What was the other capital?
It used to be Dar es Salaam.
Oh no, well, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, shout out to the African brother.
Yeah.
Manishimwe, man.
Big up.
Manishimwe. So if you guys see the name Manishimwe in the comments, this is him right here, man. Appreciate you joining.
Right.
And we couldn't get Ryan on tonight. Ryan and I are the main characters,
the like main characters
of the movie.
You begin his feelings, man.
And Manishimwe and Demo stopped by to just fill in. But guys, the Champions League draw would be tomorrow. I spoke about the Champions League a lot. We know the teams in the round of 16. It's no secret. The reason why I talk about the Europa League is that we don't really show the Europa League enough love. But we're going to get into these games, man. We're going to get into these games and get things going. We're not going to delay no more. We're going to talk about these Premier League matches. So I'm gonna get the screen and share with the people what we actually looking at. So yeah, Demo, crazy weekend, man.
Yep.
Crazy weekend.
2020.
So these are the results. The match day is over. We have the match day is over. So we got Leeds, West Ham. Leeds losing 2-1. What's your thoughts on this game, Demo? Do you have any thoughts on the game? I must say.
So here's the thing. For me, I've said it before. I think a lot of people get so caught up, and myself included, get so caught up in how fluent Leeds are going forward and how they play football and everything. And they're literally 14th in the league. And I said it after they played us and we beat them 4-3 at home. I said until the team learns to defend, I don't think that they're going to, carry over. Because I see them as probably a 10th or in the top 10 somewhere there, that kind of team, just by the way they look going forward. But they just cannot defend. And in that game, it showed as well. West Ham, they're just flying, man. I think West Ham are like, what, 5th?
West Ham are currently 6th right now. Wait. I think they came into the game 6th. I shouldn't have used that thing right there. I just remembered I shouldn't have used that thing. But give me 1 second. Let me bring up the table. The table is inconsequential right now anyway because, it's still early. But yeah. West Ham are currently 6th, yeah.
Yeah, so they're flying. And Suchet, man, that guy, he just loves to score headers. And he just loves to score, period. And he's a brilliant signing for West Ham. I think Ben Rama also, I think he started that game. I can't remember because it was so long. He did? Yeah, and he's just a joy to watch, man. He's a joy to watch. And West Ham deservedly won that game. Leeds just cannot defend.
Yeah, so in this game, guys, we had West Ham defeating Leeds United 2-1. West Ham conceded first to Matthias Klick. And this was a controversial type of penalty where Klick's first penalty against fellow Polish player Fabianski was saved. It was a team penalty. It was like, what? You know? So I don't know what kind of penalty was that. But that was a horrible penalty. But
it was.
Fabianski was off his line. It was a retake and Klick scored. But West Ham replied right away through Susek. Brilliant headed goal. Jared Bowen, who is also another great signing.
Yep.
And Angelo Agbana with the header from across from Cresswell won the game in the second half. Leeds United cannot defend against set piece.
Exactly.
They just can't. When it comes to set piece situations, they're just horrible.
And conversely, West Ham are good at set pieces, so it's not a good combination, right?
The thing too, right? The thing is, like, people praise Bielsa so much, but Bielsa is brilliant and stupid at the same time.
Yep.
Because for example, Leeds would score first. If this was Mourinho, the game is done.
Yeah.
He got the goal he wanted. You would have to fight. You would have to kill me to get an equalizer. No, Leeds still play the same. Leeds could be 5-0 up and still play the same way.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. That's a coach who is willing to live or die by his philosophy. And trust me, at times I think Leeds play better than Liverpool at times, the way how they pass the ball and the interchange, and so they're brilliant to watch. But just defensively, they're just shocking, man.
Very true. Shout outs to Christopher Hallgren up in here. What's up, Christopher Hallgren? He goes back way back to 2017, so it's nice to see people popping up here from since I started the channel back in 2017. Appreciate it. So Leeds West Ham, man. Look, West Ham, Demo, their last 5 games, they have won 4.
Yes, man.
And they could have won against United if they didn't screw up that game too.
Exactly, yeah. And they drew against you guys, right? 1-1?
They drew against us. And I was condemning West Ham to like the pits of hell. The schedule they had,
Yes.
They got 20 points. They're halfway there, halfway there. The next game will be on Wednesday against Crystal Palace. So congrats to David Moyes, man. It's actually more, it's better to see David Moyes in good spirits than see him all crying and looking sad.
Man.
It's a good sight. It's a good
It
sight.
is. He looks like when he was at Everton again.
Yep. And the thing too, they're doing this without Mikel Antonio.
Exactly.
And another thing too, it didn't matter what Sebastian Haller had a good game, but he just couldn't. I don't know what happened. He was played with no luck in this game, man.
Yeah. Just like against Manchester United, he fell over when they should have been like 3-0 up.
Exactly. But he even got off a freaking bicycle kick too. I was like, oh, he's a talent. He's a talent, but you got to give him time. You got to be patient with the man. So for real. So West Ham, surprisingly, we're saying this, but West Ham are playing some damn good football right about now, man.
They are. And people should just treat Leeds as where they are in the table, because a lot of the times people who make predictions, they just see Leeds against, you want to say, a lesser team, and they just think that Leeds are going to win the game. But when you look at their actual table position, it's not reflecting that, man. And how many goals they have conceded as well.
True. Leeds are like snake oil salesmen. You know what I mean? They started off hot in the league, and then look at where they're at right now, 14th. They have conceded 22 goals.
Exactly.
22.
Jeez.
That's actually amongst the worst. That's actually the worst outside the relegation zone. The worst.
But everybody say Leeds are a great team and Bielsa is a great coach and stuff like that.
And Leeds only have one win in their last 5 games, and in their next match they have Newcastle, who are flying high. Look, before we move on, there's a lot. That's why I like live streams, because I like to touch on everything I want to actually touch on.
Yeah.
I don't like these. Some people want this little short video because they don't have attention spans and all of that.
Yeah.
I'm not with it. If you don't have attention spans, go watch Coco Melon or something. You feel me? I want to be able to talk and discuss things. Like, for example, Patrick Bamford, lead striker, has had the most chances in front of goal. Little do a lot of people know. He had the most chances, but he's not dispatching them. He has
Even though he has so many goals.
Yeah, but he has a lot of chances too.
Exactly.
So yeah. Leeds also have been struggling with their injury problems as well. So you know what I mean? But look, for West Ham, before we move on, gotta give shout outs to Declan Rice, man. Big talent there. Declan Rice, definitely. West Ham should do everything they can to hold him and not sell him to Chelsea.
He's what now? 22?
He might be 21 years old. 21 years old.
He plays so mature for his age. People would never realize he's just 21.
Yep. Declan Rice to Man City. Summer 2021.
Fabinho's replacement.
Oh, Fernandinho's replacement.
Fernandinho. Yeah.
Look, that won't be a bad signing at all.
True.
Won't be a bad signing. But hard luck to Leeds. I actually saw this game, and well done, West Ham. Next game, Demo. Aston Villa 1, Wolves 0.
Listen, that game had more cards than shots and target, probably.
This was a lot of cards, yo.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
I watched this game.
My gosh, he had so many cards. That was probably the standout out of the game. So many cards.
It actually had about 12 cards because two guys end up getting sent off, Douglas Luiz and Joao Moutinho.
Yep.
But it was a lot of cards. A lot of cards.
It was. And it was actually a game of like defensive masterclass. Like both teams, they defended really well in that game. And it was just that Semedo penalty. It was a very rash challenge. And
Nelson Semedo, man.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
It seems like bad fortune is just following this guy around, man. Barcelona, the last game he played for Barcelona was that 8-2 game. You know, he was part of the Barcelona team that lost to Liverpool. It's just, you know.
Yeah, because his last game at Anfield, he got 4-0, and then he came back against us. He picked up 4-0 again.
Look, in this game, it's weird that Nuno actually listened to me and played Fabio Silva from the start.
Yeah, he did.
You know, when he should have did that against Liverpool, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with Adama Traore, but these guys are actually missing Raul Jimenez.
Yeah, that's it.
Big time. Nothing else to say about that. They're missing Raul Jimenez. You could go and you could analyze the hell out of these games all you want.
Nah.
These guys are missing Raul Jimenez. There was a lot of chances in this game. I'm not going to remember every single thing, but both teams had chances. It was a cagey affair. We had a youngster by the name of Jacob Ramsey making his debut for Aston Villa as well. Matty Cash will miss the next game on yellow card accumulation, 5 yellow cards this season so far. We saw the return of Marvelous Nakamba. I was actually thinking about him the other day, and I was like, he's not getting any game time. You know, they might have to loan him out or sell him.
You
know, but Dean Smith's team picked up the penalty late in the game, and I was surprised that it was El Ghazi who took the penalty and not Jack Grealish.
Yeah.
That was surprising to me, but El Ghazi stepped up and did the business, and Villa picked up a good 3 points on the road, and they actually are in 10th position with 15 points. So Villa doing good this season, man. Very good.
And Wolves missing Jimenez and Jota, man.
Yeah, don't even talk about Jota missing. You know, Liverpool are missing Jota too. But look,
we'll get there.
I don't want to talk about Aston Villa actually went up to 18 points. My bad. You see, when I'm looking at the thing on Transfer Markt, it's telling you how much points they came into the game on. But Villa are 10th with 18 points. So my mistake. They have 6 wins and they have 4 losses. They played 10 games. They are behind on games because of that Newcastle game, and that early game they were supposed to play against Man City has been postponed. So they have 2 games in hand actually. But well played, Villa. Villa has been on fire this season, man.
I mean, your position doesn't show that.
No. Villa has been on fire this season, bro.
Their position doesn't show that.
I could actually remember Villa picking up a big stinking dirty win, man.
Nobody remembers that game, Dominic.
Who did they get that win against, though?
Nobody remembers that game, Dominic.
Who did Villa get that win against? Damn, I forgot.
Oh my God.
I forgot. Wait, yo, Manny Shimwe, you remember who Villa got that win against?
See, I'm trying to figure it out, man.
Nobody remembers that game.
That was Liverpool, though. That was Liverpool, man.
It was. Oh, thanks, bro. It was Liverpool.
Are you gonna bring up that game in every stream? Just asking, man.
Bro, that's in the past. That's in the past, man. Come on, Dominic.
That was a classic, man. I'm telling you. That was a classic, you know. So I have to talk about that game. That was a classic. But
a lot has happened since then, though, right?
Yeah, true. But a lot.
We're soaring, and they're just dropping like, yeah.
Look, they got 18 points. How much you got?
25.
That's only what? 7 points.
Yeah, but we're chilling at the top with Tottenham.
That's 7 points.
It's a lot of points, Dominic.
You remember Liverpool had about 8 to 9 points ahead of City and still did not win the title.
Are you saying Aston Villa is as good as City to catch up?
They are very good because they beat you 7-2 and we didn't beat you. So
all right, let's move. Let's
not get into that argument, please.
Yeah, let's move.
Because it's the Premier League we're talking about. This ain't the French league. This is the Premier League, you know what I'm saying? But look, well played to Villa. They fought hard. They pick up the 3 points in the end there. And a win is a win. A win is definitely a win. So for Aston Villa, their next game will be against Burnley, who are playing a lot better. And for Wolves, who dropped to 13th. They play Chelsea next. That's a tough game. Wolves got 1 win in the last 5 games. They're not in very good form at all.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not good. That is
Wait,
not good.
you said 1 in their last 5?
1 win in 5 and a draw. 3
When did
losses.
they beat Arsenal?
They beat Arsenal.
Yeah, when was that? That was 5 games ago?
That was within the last 5 games.
Oh.
That was definitely within the last 5 games. You know what I mean? But Mana Shimwe, you watch any games this weekend, bro?
You said what?
You watched any matches this weekend? Seems like there's a.
I was watching. Well, I was watching like.
It seems like there's some.
Well, but today I was watching. I was watching Liverpool today though. I was watching.
It seems like there's some technical difficulties on your end, Mana Shimwe.
Yeah, internet.
Yeah, it seems like we have another bootleg internet in here. All the Liverpool fans, you know, bootleg internet.
Come on, Dominic.
Yeah, it's true because
my internet is 100%.
This one Demo coming to tell me about premium internet, and I had to laugh because I'm like, you know, you don't have premium internet, right? They actually fooled you, bro.
My internet is holding up fine right now. So
yeah, it is. Your internet it improved. It improved. I must say that. But look, we're gonna move on, man. We got a lot of games to go through. We're gonna move on. Definitely gonna move on. Next game, we got Newcastle 2. And wait, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. This thing here. Newcastle 2, West Brom 1. Thoughts on this game?
Oh my gosh. So listen, I am a big fan of Conor Gallagher. He's an awesome young talent, and I'm so happy that he's getting game time for West Brom right now. And in this game, it was such a seesaw game. At first, I don't remember who scored first. So I think Almiron scored first.
Yeah, right? Early goal, 30 seconds.
He scored so early in the game, and Newcastle were on top of the game, and they were dominating. And then, like, probably a little afterwards, West Brom started to get into the game, and they were dominating as well, especially a little after halftime. And Conor Gallagher was just running the show from midfield and making some late runs and, you know, taking some shots from outside the box, and they got that goal from the right back.
Yeah, Darnell Furlong. That was a brilliant
goal. Gosh, man. That outside of the boot swerve, it was a brilliant goal. And I thought West Brom were going to get something from the game. But then the game swung again when Dwight Gale came on, and he's just such an awesome finisher, man. That cross from Jacob Murphy.
Yeah,
that was a brilliant ball, and he just put the ball in the back of the net. That was brilliant.
Substitutes as well, you know.
Yeah, the substitutes combined, and they were the ones who changed the game, and it was a well-earned point for Newcastle and Steve Bruce, man.
Yeah,
but it was a good game to watch.
So we could say that it was a Steve Bruce masterclass. But the thing is, look, this is what this is the takeaway from this game, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is my takeaway from this game. This is my takeaway from this game, right? My takeaway from the game is Slaven Bilic needs to get sacked right now if West Brom are serious about staying up. I said this before the season start. You have the game at 1-1. Bro, you have to close up shop by all means. Take the point. West Brom was still trying like they wanted to win this game.
Yeah, because he brought on Charlie Aston, right?
He brought on Aston. I think he brought on. Let me tell you who he brought on.
Yeah, he wanted to win the game.
Yeah, he wanted to win the game. That's the look. At the 80th minute, he took off Conor Gallagher and brought on a more attacking player in Kamil Grosicki. This is what I'm telling you guys. He wanted to win the game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can fault coaches for wanting to win, though.
You cannot, but a point could be the difference between you surviving and you going down.
Mm.
A point could be the difference between you winning the title and coming in second. Like Liverpool a few seasons ago. You had a better goal difference. You would have won the title if you had got that extra point. Every game in the season is important. Last week, Ryan was telling me about I played nobody when I beat freaking Burnley and I beat Fulham. You know what he said? You played nobody.
Yeah, I remember.
You played nobody. And what happened now?
Nobody draw.
Exactly.
We were lucky to get a point from nobody.
That is why I wish Ryan was here, man. I wish he was here. Because like I think he will be here tomorrow, but you have to treat everybody with respect, regardless to where they're at in the table. Because that 2 points dropped could be the difference between you winning or getting Champions League or getting Europa League or getting your ass relegated.
Yeah.
So you got to take everything for real here. And look, Ivanovic was playing a center forward late in the game.
Yeah, I remember that.
This is crazy. I'm telling you, West Brom has no idea what is going on right now. No idea. When I tell you no idea, none.
And I thought taking off Gallagher was a crazy move because he was the best player on the park for West Brom. I don't know why he took him off.
Look, but well played Newcastle. They pick up 3 points there. Well earned. Late goal there by Dwight Gale. I feel happy for Dwight Gale, you know. These players bounce around all over the place. It's nice to see them actually picking up a goal here and there to boost their confidence. Newcastle has 3 wins in their last 5, and they're also coming off of a 2-0 win against Crystal Palace. They play Leeds United in their next game, and that game, as we all know, is a winnable game. Once you play Leeds, it's winnable.
It is.
Well, look, and it's also losable too. It is. These guys are like Mercury.
Man, is they're gonna beat you 4-3 or they're gonna lose 4-3?
Exactly. You know what I mean? So look, for West Brom, 1 win in their last 4 losses, coming off of a 5-1 loss to Crystal Palace and now a 2-1 loss against Newcastle. Guess who they play next? West Brom. Just
West Brom.
Take a wild guess.
City.
So look, it could either get very ugly or they could have a great day.
Nah, it's gonna get very ugly.
You know what I mean?
It's gonna get very ugly, man.
But yeah, man Shimwe, bro, your internet is officially cancelled. Definitely cancelled, bro. Your internet is cancelled.
Yeah, I know, man.
You know,
all right,
so look,
look, yes, sir.
Here,
I know.
Here what I want. Okay, here what I want you to do. I don't want to mess up the show. So I want to, I want to show you all the respect that I could possibly show you because I like you and all. So I want you to, just tell the people good night, and Demo and I are gonna continue the show. All right.
All right, guys. All right, thank you, Dominic, for having me. Anyway, man.
Yo,
Big
bro.
Up, man, you
know what it is, but I have to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I love you, but I gotta leave.
All right, next time then.
All right.
All right.
We link up to play we play a series soon. All right, bro. Peace.
Right. I'll wait for you, man.
All right, no problem.
All right, peace.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah, man. Man is shimmy, bro. That's I like that I have people like that in the community that you link up on PS4 and you play a couple games and it's very competitive and all. And that's what I like, you know what I'm saying? And I hope he understands because you can't have the thing all,
Yeah.
Thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Demo, going back to the conversation, man. Go back to the conversation. Newcastle, West Brom. We actually move on from that game. Actually.
Yeah. But no, you were saying West Brom has City next, and it could be.
They got City. That's that it could get ugly.
Yeah,
it could get ugly. or it could be a turnaround for West Brom. We know, but the way City have been playing the last couple of games, Pep has. It seems like he has developed this sort of pragmatism.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
When
I
you
don't know what's wrong with him, man.
when you see Pep Guardiola playing two defensive mid, but Pep is weird though. He would play two defensive midfielders. It would work, and then he would go and change it, and then it won't work.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, oh man, we were playing so good, and now you revert to a 4-4-3, and
Yeah.
you're wide open. You're wide open like a prostitute, and you get slaughtered.
Pep tinkers too much, man.
Telling you, man. I don't know what it is, man. Pep is like Jingle Jangle. You watch that new movie on Netflix, Jingle Jangle?
Nah.
He's like that guy. What's his name? Geronicus something, man. Anyways, man. Geronicus Guardiola. A little Netflix analogy there for you. But look, we're gonna move on to the next match because we got a few games to go through and a few discussions to have because there's been some big talking points this weekend as well. And the next game, look, Everton 1, Chelsea 0, Demo. Everton beat Chelsea.
Listen, big up to my Merseyside rivals for cutting title challengers down to size. Boy, Frank Lampard. I'm not. Listen, I think the fans being back at Everton played a massive part. Everton were on it from ball one. They were running, chasing everything down, closing down. They just look so different. And without James Rodriguez, you know, they were chasing everything down, man. And Mendy was so spotless until he did what he did and made that mistake. I'm not sure what he was doing all the way out there.
It was kind of instinctive in the way he went out, you know. It was more clumsy.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a very clumsy foul.
Yeah.
I think he meant good.
I mean, he did, but Calvert-Lewin, he wasn't even coming towards the goal. He was heading away from the goal because he actually flicked it on to himself.
Thing too, you got to give Calvert-Lewin the credit.
Well, that's true. That's true. He flicked the ball onto himself. He won the header and then chased it down, and he won the pen. That was just brilliant. And Sigurdsson stepped
up. That was a brilliant penalty.
Yeah, though. I mean he's great from dead balls, isn't he? He's really good. So they were like the main player for Chelsea was Reece James. He was just all over them, and he just couldn't do it by himself. Havertz, like, what does he really do? I really, for so much money.
You guys wanted Havertz, you know.
Yeah, I know, but he has really not impressed me so far. And Timo Werner, he looked like the German Shane Long. All he does now since he's been at Chelsea, just run and miss easy chances. I'm so shocked at the chances that Timo Werner is missing right now. Even clearing off the line for his own team. And Chelsea deserved to lose the game. I thought Everton were the better team. Apart from Reece James, I can't think of anybody for Chelsea who really stood out. You know, Mason Mount, because he hit the post a couple.
Yeah, Mount hit the post. Reece James had 2 great chances. But you know what I saw on Twitter? I've been seeing Reece James over Trent, bro.
I mean, Trent is injured, so sure, go ahead.
No. And you know that's where players actually surpass players.
Yeah.
Through these periods. And we'll get to Trent. But
yeah, that's how Trent got Klein's spot.
Yeah, James is the man right now. Reece James is the man right now, bro.
He's great going forward and defending. So
Reece James is the man right now. I gotta see if I sign Reece James in my FIFA career mode thing, though. He's really good. He's a beast.
He's been good.
That's what I like about him. You know, he's mean. He got that mean look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you guys want to know the mean look I'm talking about, you know, you got Reece James right there. You see that? This guy, man. I'm wondering how Reece James would actually look without that hairstyle, man.
Yeah.
because Reece James look kind of, he looks kind of mean. Like you don't want to mess with him.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, man. He looks tough.
Like you don't want to, you don't want to actually talk too loud around Reece James. Like Reece James is that guy at the party. You don't want to step on his shoes.
True. Yeah, but I mean, Chelsea deserved to lose the game. I thought Everton were the better team on the day. Oh, special mention to Iwobi. I thought he was great too. Iwobi was brilliant.
Iwobi has been very good. He has been very good indeed. In the last couple of games I actually saw him in, Iwobi has been definitely impressive. So
I mean, this game specifically, he was awesome, man.
Definitely give props to Iwobi there. But we're talking about this Chelsea team, man. You can't take this one loss and start talking BS about them, because ever since Liverpool beat them on the first match day, it was the first day, right? Was it the first? No. It was early.
Early, like the second or third game.
Yeah, they haven't lost a single game.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, but here's the thing: they have not beat a team in the top 13 yet. Chelsea have yet to beat a team that's in the the 13 change now. But on the day that they played, they have not beaten a team, or let's put it at the top 10. So I mean, the teams that they're beating haven't really been giving them a challenge, and the team that they played in terms of Liverpool, we beat them. Now they played Everton, who gave them a challenge, and they beat them. So I'm kind of skeptical in terms of,
Yeah, but that's the Premier League for you, though. We can't go around criticizing Chelsea for one game because it has not been a pattern.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you can't go out, talking, Chelsea, I'm not going to still take them seriously because it's just a one-off game. But I think guys like Havertz has to start stepping up. Mount has to step up. Werner has to step up. You know what I mean? Kovacic and Kante, these guys are doing their jobs.
Mm.
And, Chilwell didn't, I think Chilwell had actually fouled somebody for it. Wasn't it another penalty?
Yeah, but he was offside.
Yeah. Calvert-Lewin. Yeah. I'm not remembering that. The thing is, right? Here the thing is, Demo, I watch these games, but I can't remember every single detail from the games.
I know, because there was so much football, man.
Exactly. So that's why I like when I have somebody on who might actually give a different point of view, a different perspective, and we could go back and forth. Because doing this by yourself, if you think you can do this by yourself,
no,
you're mad, man.
Nah.
And also, Jordan Pickford was a busy man in goal as well.
Yeah, he was.
Very commanding in his area and everything. And he got lucky. He got lucky on a few occasions. Definitely did. I think Richarlison played very well in this game.
He did.
Very, very, very well. And, Calvert-Lewin was, his presence was there as well. So it was a good win for, very, very good win for Everton. I never expected them to win the game. I never did.
And shout out to Godfrey, man. Godfrey came to Everton and he's been playing all over the place. Right back, center back.
He's playing right back, left back. And he had a good game too.
Yeah, I think he played left back for this game.
Yeah, he did. Definitely did.
So coming up against Werner and that kind of stuff, he did well. So
Chelsea, with one of the best attacks in the league, weren't able to penetrate Everton's defense. Chelsea are now 5th. That's their first loss since they lost to Liverpool. They have Wolves on the road next. That's going to be a tough game, but we know Wolves are currently handicapped right now.
Yeah, man.
They're limping, so Chelsea might actually get the better of them. For Everton are 7th, 20 points. They play Leicester next on the road.
Ooh, good game, man.
Everton needed that win against Chelsea, man, because they were coming off of two disappointing results, joined to Burnley, and then they lost to Leeds United, and they needed that win. And that was Ancelotti against his old team too.
Yeah.
He didn't fare too well. He didn't fare too well against. I think his record against Everton wasn't too good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when he was a Chelsea manager, if I'm not mistaken, and now he coming up against Lampard, who he did manage, and he got the better of Lampard. He be better. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You know what I'm saying? If I coach you and you come back
and can't beat me,
and you beating me, like I must have done a damn good job then.
Exactly,
you know?
exactly.
But I still don't want you to beat me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But good win for Everton, though. Good win, good win, good win. We're gonna move on to the next game. Gonna move right on. We talk about Chelsea. We give them their props. Everton give them theirs as well. Look, Southampton 3, Sheffield United 0.
I actually didn't. I did not see this Sheffield slide coming at all. I think this is really second season syndrome. They just can't get a break. I don't know. Southampton, on the other hand, I'm a huge fan of Yannick Vestergaard. I thought he was the man of the match in that game. A lot of people probably give the attackers, but Vestergaard is such a dominant presence in the back, and his passing is out of this world with both left and right foot. He's just dominant, and he was really good. I'm glad to see Danny Ings. I mean, he missed a couple chances that he would normally score, but coming back from injuries, you'd expect that. But Shea Adams stepped up. I think the other guy, what's his name? I forgot the other guy's name who scored the second goal, but it was deflected, and just when Sheffield had a little
Stuart
Armstrong, yes. Sheffield had a little bit of hole in the game at that point, and then he just kicked the shot, it deflected and went in 2-0, and you could just see the Sheffield faces and everybody's body language just dropped, man. And that was it from there. Southampton they were dominant.
And we had Nathan Redmond coming on right away.
Yep.
As he came on, he scored.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't score very often. And you know what I'm noticing right now? That in his picture here on Transfer Marked, he actually has hair. He got a lot of hair.
That's a long time ago.
Exactly. And the thing is, Nathan Redmond is only 26.
26?
26, bro.
Nah, he's been around for a minute.
Exactly. Another thing, his avatar on FIFA has hair too. Listen, somebody at FIFA needs to get fired.
Yeah,
this is not the right representation of the man at all.
For real.
You know what I mean?
But Sheffield, boy, they brought on probably 18 strikers, and they're just bringing on strikers, and it's just not happening, man.
They took off Matt Burnley, as we saw, Billy Sharp, and Basham, and brought on 3 strikers, and still can't score.
Yeah, it is.
Sheffield has 2 goals from open play this season, I think. 2.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
And it's not just the fact that they can't score in a Dominic. They're actually not creating clear-cut opportunities to score. They just sit behind the ball and just hope that it will stick when it comes back down to Matt Burnley and stuff, and it doesn't stick.
It's a wrap. 11 L's. 11 L's and 1 draw. It's a wrap. Look, if you want to be optimistic, you could look at it and say, we only 7 points off, Fulham. 2 wins and a draw would get us looking good again. But listen, we could only talk about what's in front of us. We got 11 L's.
Yep.
Yo, that's a lot of L's. That is demoralizing.
Yeah, you say 7 points, but where are those 7 points coming from?
Exactly.
Who are they gonna beat?
How does one pick themselves up after this? And you got to play Man United next.
Nah, man. I mean, judging from how Manchester United season is going, and it's at Old Trafford, right?
No, it's on the road too.
It's on the road? Okay, well. No.
It's on the road. By the way, Nipun, I did hit you up on Twitter. You said you want to come on. If you want to come on for 5-10 minutes, you could come on and give us your thoughts. I see you crying you want your sippy cup in the comments. So I hit you up on Twitter if you want to come through. come through. I don't have anything against you if that's what you think. And your privileges has not been revoked. You gotta behave yourself. I hit you up on Twitter about 10 minutes ago when we were talking about Chelsea, and you read the message. Maybe you're not logged in. I don't know, but that's what it is. If you want to come through and say hi, you could come through and say hi. You know what I mean? I'm a nice guy. Don't think I'm not a nice guy. People might think, I hate this guy Dominic. He's an asshole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen. In order to get by, you can't be too nice. You can't. But I'm a reasonable guy. You know what I'm saying? Demo, Dre, and I never used to get along. Never. I used to be like, who the hell is this guy? Who the hell do you think he is? You know what I mean?
I remember that, man. I remember that.
All right, so we got Nippon up in the house. Yo, Nippon, how you feeling, bro?
I'm good. How are you? Let me just turn off the background music of the stream I was listening to.
Bro, you should have did that in the first place, man.
My Twitter is rarely ever open.
Okay, man. But how you feeling today, man?
Good. I just came off editing my YouTube video.
All right. So what's that YouTube? What's that YouTube video
My thoughts on the Chelsea versus Everton game.
All right. I want to hear your thoughts, man.
We were poor. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to be one of those, tribal fans saying, I'm not going to be like one of those fans who always looks for excuses. We were poor. And that's all there is to it.
So, but you can't be overly critical of Chelsea because you guys have been winning everything, man.
Yeah, I am going to say one thing about the goalkeeper. It would have been a draw if he hadn't gone in for that challenge.
But he had to. What if he didn't go in for the challenge and then Calvert-Lewin slap it in the back of the net? You see?
There would have been, well, that's should I go?
Yeah, look, we can't be overly critical, bro. We can't.
Yeah. But I've heard a lot of people saying about this Kai Havertz and Timo Werner, like they're not. Look, give them a season or two. Look at Aubameyang. Look at how poor he was in his first season at Arsenal.
Yeah, you got a point. I think it's a bit too early after 12 games to judge the new players because what if at the end of match week 38, Timo Werner has 15 goals and a couple assists and Kai Havertz start to, find his way in the Premier League. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
no, I think that's unfair because people are judging Ferran Torres already, and
exactly.
People do it all the time.
He destroyed Germany's defense. Did you not see that game?
Yeah, but we're talking about
Germany's defense all by himself.
But
so we can't just pick it for some players and just for others. So
look here. The thing is, people like instant gratification.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So when there's a situation like Ferran Torres, new player, Timo Werner, new player, Jota, people just want goals.
Yep.
People want performances, top performances. And whenever there's performances like that, then you hear the word world class start being used. And
Thierry Henry. Look at Thierry Henry. Look. Too often, I'll give you an example. Both Thierry Henry and Dennis Bergkamp, two of Arsenal's greatest ever players, they had poor seasons when they first started. I think Bergkamp went an entire season without scoring a single goal. I think he didn't score it was either him or Henry who had almost a whole season without a single goal to their name.
Yeah, but you have the flip side, like people like Mohamed Salah, who is probably one of Liverpool's greatest goal scorers. He came and he hit the ground running. So,
yeah.
I mean, people are just going to moan whichever way it is.
But look, it's too early to write someone off like that. Like, for example, before Werner, we had Morata. Now, he scored, he had a better start to Werner, and then look what happened to him.
Yeah, Nippon, the guys are roasting you about your your internet because you actually in the studio you're showing up pretty good, but in the stream it's like a little blurry.
Wait, let
You
me
know what I
turn
mean?
on the stream at my end and see how it is actually working.
Yeah, make sure you. Yeah, it's not actually. It's the quality ain't that good, bro. Maybe you have a lot of other things
Wow.
open.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, maybe you have
turn off
stuff that's eating up the
everything.
bandwidth. You know what I mean? You have some stuff that's eating up the bandwidth, which is gonna make the quality drop. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Quit Photoshop. Quit photo booth.
Let him go backstage and come back.
Yeah, make sure Nippon when you come through, you only have the StreamYard thing
Chrome.
open. You know what I mean?
Chrome.
But look, Nippon, you want to say anything else to the guys before you go?
Yeah, subscribe to my channel. It has 72 subscribers and counting. Hopefully one day I'll be on the same table as you guys.
Bro,
as Dominic, not you guys.
Bro, don't get your hopes up too high, bro. It's not.
Well, I'm not. I'm taking one step at a time.
Please,
And
bro,
yesterday I did my mock draw of the UCL.
So how did that turn out?
I've got 44 views on it now.
That's a lot of views, bro. For a small channel, that's a lot of views.
Yeah. I'm gonna take it one step at a time.
Did you actually put a thumbnail on it?
Yeah.
Who was on the thumbnail?
Subscribe to me.
Guys, make sure you subscribe to Nippon Sharma. Big up to Nippon. Thanks for coming through, bro. We talk, okay?
It was nice speaking to you, Dominic.
All right,
I hope
man.
I can be on one of your streams again soon.
Of course, man. Anytime.
I'll just TM you beforehand.
Definitely.
Okay.
But you know, we have to be very selective going forward, you know. So not every single stream, but you know, whenever we're taking guests.
Okay, whenever you're taking guests, just let me know through Twitter or something.
Definitely, bro.
Okay.
All right. Peace, Nippon.
Peace.
All right. All right. So that was Nippon Sharma, guys. You know what I mean? Gotta show a little respect to Nippon still. He's a supporter of the channel, you know what I'm saying? You can't be too harsh, you know what I'm saying, Demo?
Cool, I see what you're saying.
You can't be too harsh, man. You gotta be chill, you know. But look, let us move on, man. Let us move on here. And we are talking about the Southampton game. Demo, do you know only 3 teams have more wins in 2020 than Southampton? And I think those teams might be Liverpool, Man City, and Mourinho's Tottenham.
Yeah, I am not surprised, man. They are flying. And to think, earlier in the season, they were losing everything. They got knocked out by a small team in one of the cups. And Hansi Flick was
Hansi Flick, Hassan Hutu.
I was thinking Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
He was saying that he doesn't have enough players and everything was a mess, and he just turned it around. And I think
9-0. Remember the 9-0
from Leicester, yes.
Yep.
And I think that turnaround came when he put Yannick Vestergaard back in the team, because it was not Yannick Vestergaard in the team at the time.
The turnaround also came when he put McCarthy in goal.
Exactly, yeah. That guy is good.
McCarthy in goal, and listen, the play. What's his name again? He was a Man City goalkeeper, and we sold him to Southampton. Damn, what's his name? Angus Gunn. Angus Gunn was the goalkeeper in goal for the 9.
Yeah, he was.
That was the last of Angus Gunn.
I remember.
He realized, like, whoa, no. McCarthy, come on, put on the gloves, get in. And it's been a whole different thing, you know. So, and we also have to give props to Che Adams.
Yeah.
24 games 24 games, no goals.
Mm-hmm.
And in his last 18 Premier League games, he got 8.
Yep.
To go with a few
Phenomenal.
assists. So Che Adams is actually in better, most likely in better form than Sadio Mane.
Of course.
Firmino, he is. Gabriel Jesus, Aguero, all these guys. You gotta give him props. So great win for Southampton, and Danny Ings, his presence was felt. Romeo played well. Walcott.
Yeah,
Theo Walcott playing in front of Southampton fans for the first time since 2006, guys.
yeah, special moment, man.
Yep. And they had the fans back in the stadium, and we can no longer say that Southampton does not play well at home.
Yeah.
Let's just dispel that whole talk. They are playing well both home and away.
Yep.
And you gotta give him props, man. You know
I
what
mean,
I'm saying?
it reflects on the table.
Definitely. Look, Kyle Walker-Peters, very improved young player.
Yeah, for real.
Very, very improved young player. And Southampton went up to 3rd. They went up to 3rd. And guess who they play next?
Arsenal.
Throat gonna get cut, right?
That game is a massive game, man.
Bro.
Arsenal versus Southampton.
Bro, Throat are gonna get cut.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Yo.
I don't know what to call it.
The last live stream, I said, Ryan, thoughts on Burnley Arsenal? Burnley.
You said Burnley?
Ryan said Burnley
Oh,
is
Ryan
gonna
said
win
Burnley.
the game. Yep. He said Burnley is gonna win the game. And I was like, and that kept echoing in my head. I was like, yo, he was right,
Mm.
I'm like, Ryan, you're right, bro. Because I'm like, oh man. God, remember we had Doug on.
Yeah.
And we all agree that Arsenal was gonna screw this up, but I think I predicted a draw though. I did predict them to get something from the game.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna talk about that game. But Southampton, very good form right now. And as I mentioned, their 4th 3 wins, a draw and a loss in the last 5. They play Arsenal at the Emirates. Arsenal have been horrible at home.
Yeah, terrible.
Lately.
Man.
It has been their worst start to a season in about 50 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
They aren't scoring.
Yeah, and I think that's the first time Burnley has beaten them for a long time.
Yep. I will look. I didn't fact check that, but I'm still gonna say yep.
Yeah, trust me, it's a lot of years. I think it's like 54 years or something like that.
Look, Sheffield United, they got Man United at home, Bramall Lane. They play Man United, and I won't be mad at Sheffield at all if they beat Man United. That won't be a bad thing.
Yeah.
It would be good for them. They would get their mojo back a little, and United could slip further down the table.
Exactly.
Where I want them to be. Listen, I'm not showing United no more love, man. Look, if they're playing well, I'm gonna call it. But any little jibe I could poke at United, I'm gonna do it. Any little. I'm gonna be extremely, extremely petty when it comes to Manchester United. What do you say about that?
Me too. It would be even better if Ryan Brewster is the one to score the winner against them, and that Liverpool man sinking them further down.
Ryan Brewster still without a goal this season, man.
Listen, it's not. The playing style is just not working for him, man. It's not getting the ball.
I still think that Sheffield got swindled out of that money, bro.
If they change the playing style, I can guarantee you he'll score a lot.
Sheffield United got swindled. Guys, make sure you like the video, man. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button for the live stream if you're in here. You got 69 viewers in here right now, or about 68. Make sure you like the video, show some love. Demo and I think we're doing a great job. Like it. You know what I'm saying? Let me give myself a pat on the shoulder. Demo, give yourself a pat on the shoulder. You're doing a great job, man. You're doing a great job. So look,
we go.
What we gonna do right now? We're gonna move on to the next game. We got a lot of games to talk about, and since we were talking about the Arsenal game, let's talk about that one briefly. Arsenal 0, Burnley won. I was watching this game, and I was watching this game, and then I was on my way home from work, and then I was like, I watch it again, and I'm like, I don't even care anymore because it seems like Arsenal ain't gonna win the game.
Yeah.
And then I tune back in, and I see 1-0 to Burnley, and I'm like, oh my God, what is going on here? AFTV, troops, all of them are gonna lose it.
Meltdown, man.
But they love it, though. They love it.
Yeah, I think it's great for the channels.
They all love it. Listen, Demo, they love it. When you put out a video today and the views accumulate, and then tomorrow you see how much money you make from the video, you say, lovely. You say lovely. It doesn't even matter.
Troops at Barstool had 4,000 watching the live that you was doing the watch along. 4,000.
But that Barstool thing, what is that though?
I mean, I think it's a sports club. Like they talk about a lot of different sports, but Troops has his own section with
segment
with Czar. You know that short?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have their own spot and slot.
So when you I think the whole Barstool thing and the management thing, I watched the video when DT was actually talking about you know, the Arteta out jersey, and he said that's not Troops, that's the management and the everybody behind Troops and all of that. So I could understand, you know, people. Look, you're in America now. You're dealing with a capitalist society, the biggest one there is, and they're gonna capitalize on everything, every single thing. They're gonna capitalize on.
But it's funny, I didn't see it today. He didn't have the Arteta the shirt.
Well, maybe he you know, he digressed on that. But look, just remember this, Demo, and for all the people watching this, just remember this: the more and more money gets involved in things, the less control you have. Maybe Troops, maybe he got control still, but the less you have control, and the more and more the show becomes soulless. Trust me, because you can't really be yourself, because you might actually scare off an advertiser, or it's not good for the brand, and it's not good for this. And, you know, man, shut up. I do what I want. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Look, it's a tricky situation, man. I'm not saying that I wouldn't want my YouTube channel to be as profitable as the bigger channels and have brand deals and all of that, but there's a lot of things that come with that. You know, when you go into that territory, sometimes you lose the creative control according to how you negotiate. You see what I mean? So if you negotiate, you have to negotiate where, listen, I have to be myself. If you want to be a part of this, I'm not changing. If that's the case, that's great.
I think that's the case with Troops, because he still does what he does.
Yes, I've seen some of it, but you have to be very, very careful, because, you know, maybe it could be like this now, but the bigger it gets, there's a lot more at stake.
True.
And you know, they'll be like, nah, you know, he has to tone it down a bit. You know how the Americans are.
Yep.
You feel me? You got to tone it down a bit. But look, let's talk about this game real quick, man. Burnley 1, Arsenal 0 at the Emirates Stadium in front of 2,000 fans. And you know what? Fans left. You had 2,000 fans, and fans walked out early.
It was that bad, man.
This is typical Arsenal fan behavior.
Yeah, it was that.
They walked out early, bro. Go ahead. You haven't seen football for 9 months and you're walking out early. That is something.
Yeah, because the thing is, you know what's weird? I actually think Aubameyang started this game quite well in terms of what he was doing in the past, because he was pressing a lot. He was getting more touches than in the past, and that's saying a lot, because it wasn't like a whole bunch of touches, but he was doing a lot more than he was in the past. And Arsenal seemed to have, control over the game at some parts, and Burnley are obviously going to be hard to break down. Solid at the back, Ben Mee and Tarkowski, brilliant, winning everything in the air. And
plus you have Pope in goal.
exactly. And so Arsenal kept crossing the ball, and Pope comes, claims, or Tarkowski and them clears the ball. So I don't know why they kept doing that.
But the
then,
thing is, not to interrupt you, I am interrupting, but not to interrupt you. I'll
Nah,
let
I
you
get
get
it.
back. The commentator said Arsenal are crossing, but not the right way. They're supposed to go towards the byline and square.
Mhm.
They're just crossing the ball
Yeah,
in,
hopeless
hoping.
crosses.
hoping. And there was also a stat that says Arsenal have only scored 1 goal from crosses in like a
Yeah.
whole bunch of. It's like it's a ridiculous stat.
Yeah, it's a mess. And then when they do get a chance to score, aka Lacazette, Crapazette, he misses. I don't know how he missed that. He was right in front of the goal. He missed, and then somebody else missed, and that red card by Xhaka. I don't know.
Yeah, look. Xhaka really needs to get fined, or they need to get rid of him. Because look, that is irresponsible. Believe me, that is childish. The state of the team right now, the state of the team, and I'm talking too loud. Let me calm myself down. The state of the team, and you're gonna scuffle up a guy like that. You're gonna
And by his throat like this.
like you can't do this. And you see, Demo, these guys supposed to be professionals, like you see. These guys ain't professionals, bro. These guys are regular people like you and I.
Listen, it baffles me because he just saw what Pepe did. Pepe did it probably 3 weeks ago with the headbutt against
Exactly.
Leeds. And he obviously knows that VAR is there. Why would you know that you have cameras and VAR and you still grab the guy? But I mean, sure, probably adrenaline rush, blah, blah, blah. But you're a professional footballer who get yeah, crap
That was good. That was good.
I mean, I've been calling him that for a minute. But you see, you know that there's VAR and you still go and do that. And then you put your team in a position now. So I mean, Arsenal still had a bit of possession, but with one man down, you're always on the back foot. And Aubameyang just says, you know what? If I can't score in my goal, I'll score in their goal, I'll score in mine.
Look,
that was a brilliant header. I don't know how he got that in the goal from that angle.
Bro, it's just bad. This performance, it just sums up Arsenal for the year 2020-21, bro. Because I'm telling you, Aubameyang can't score, Lacazette can't score, Xhaka want to fight guys, WWE. He gets sent off when the game was still 0-0. So Arsenal was still in the game. They could have picked up a late goal. Yeah. Willian is a waste.
I mean, I don't think Willian was that bad in this game.
Bro, Willian overall at Arsenal a waste.
That's true.
Willian has done nothing. Mikel Arteta should have been playing Reece Nelson.
I agree.
Remember when Arsenal beat you guys and Reece Nelson scored one of those goals?
Yeah, of course. I can't forget.
And then what happened? How you gonna do that?
Yeah, he does the same thing with Maitland-Niles too.
Bro, Maitland-Niles, I read something that he was threatening to play the youths. Play the youths. You see Bellerin? Get rid of Bellerin. You see like how you get rid of Guendouzi and Socrates and Mustafi and them guys don't play no more. I don't know if they're injured or whatnot, but they don't play like that. You need to get rid of Bellerin. Yeah. Bellerin is a waste. I ain't gonna listen. Bellerin is. Let me calm down. Bellerin is a waste. Xhaka makes no sense.
Bro,
okay? Xhaka does not contribute. What Xhaka does, you could get anybody. You could get El Neni could do that. You could get somebody else to do that. Maybe use Willock. Let Willock do what Xhaka does or even better.
Anybody can do what what Xhaka does.
He has no brain. His temperament is non-existent. He's a hothead. You want to come and fight people on the field? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not to bring no race or anything in this. It has to be another white boy. He scuffle up like that. You know what I'm saying? Not to bring no race or nothing in there. But I'm being for real. Think about it. You just think about it. He know who he's putting hands on.
Yeah, I guess. I think
You think-
Xhaka is that type to do it to anybody, though.
No,
but-
bro. You think you do that to Zaha?
Yeah, it's just Xhaka. He's
No,
a
you think
hothead.
you do that to Zaha?
I think so.
Bro, no, he won't. Believe me. Trust me, and I'm telling you that he won't do that. But that is a dumb decision.
It
You
was.
get sent off, and then to make matters worse, to add insult to injury, Burnley score.
Yep.
True, Aubameyang who not scoring.
How
This-
ironic.
Bro, this thing is a joke.
And you know what, too? They got away with one from El Neni, too, in the box. He was all up in the guy's face, and before the corner was kicked, he got a yellow card for
I
it.
didn't see that one. I
Yeah,
missed the
man.
goal actually. I had to go back because with I watch it on NBC. What I like with the NBC app, you could actually pause the game. Like if I'm at work, I could press pause, go out, do my thing for 5 minutes, and come back and watch
Yo,
and
okay.
continue where I left off. That's what I love about that app. Or
Okay.
if a goal scored, I could go back, hit the goal,
Mhm.
see the goal, and then go back live.
Okay.
You know,
I don't have
so-
the app, but I watch it on NBC.
Yeah, the app is nice like that. Just so you know, the app could but a lot of the games are on Peacock.
Yeah.
You know
yeah.
what should be done about Mikel Arteta?
Listen,
As I was telling you,
yeah.
I'm gonna say this right now. In a situation like this, guys, 11 games in. Look, 11 games in, or 12 games in. Arsenal are 15th. You lost 7 games, man. 7 games. These are the amount of games you should lose at the end of each season for a top team. Lose 7, you draw 6. You know, you place a decent part in the table. But you have in 12 games, you lost 7, Demo. 7.
Yes.
Mikel Arteta has to go.
Nah.
Demo, you might not agree with me, or I was never Arteta out.
Yeah.
Arteta was a former City assistant manager, but right now, it appears that Arteta does not know what he is doing.
All right. So here's my view on the whole thing. I think people are judging Arsenal as a big club, well, a big team, when they haven't been a big team for a while now, right? So they're judging Arteta dealing with a big team, but Arsenal they're not a big team. These are the same players who just probably months ago, they beat City, they beat Liverpool, they won the FA Cup, they won the Community Shield, and Arteta had them flying. I don't think you can sack, or you should sack him right now, because
Bro,
Arsenal players.
If you don't sack him now, when you sack him, it might be too late.
No, but here's the thing: the players that he got, the Partey and the Gabriel. I mean, they're 2 of Arteta's better players for the season when they play.
Demo, just wait. You just wait. Just wait a minute.
Yeah.
We're only going to talk about the last 5 games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lost to Burnley. Lost to Tottenham. Lost to Wolves. You draw against Leeds. You lost to Aston Villa. Look, I'm even gonna. I want to go back. I want to go back further. I want to go back further than that. You have to sack him, bro. Look, I want to go back further than that. Forget about the Europa League form. They're doing great. And maybe it's the Europa League form that's actually saving him. But they beat Man United. Whoa, that was a miracle.
Exactly.
They lost to Leicester 1-0. They lost to Man City 1-0. They did beat Sheffield United. They beat Liverpool in the EFL Cup, but they lost to Liverpool as well. Okay? And that's basically sums up the season. They have not been good enough. 7 losses is relegation form in 15th. It's unacceptable. And if you don't stop the bleeding now, if you're getting cut, and you're not getting yourself out of harm's way, out of the way of peril and danger and the risk of bleeding out, you gotta get sacked.
So you're blaming all of this on Arteta?
Bro, I give you the store to run. I come back, the store ain't making no money, no products, people stealing out the products, the employees doing what they want.
Yeah.
I'm blaming you. I left you in charge. I give you the keys. You gotta go.
I think they have to just give him the time, at least to the end of the season. Let
Bro.
him buy some people in January.
You got to go. You got to go. I'm telling you this. Let me tell you this, Demo. I could bet you any money. 10 games from now, Arsenal are in the same position. Arteta gone.
10 games from now.
This is business. This ain't no friend thing. This is business. Arteta, we love you. We trusted that, you know, we believed in you, but at the moment it's just not working. We're gonna have to move on. Thank you very much. Here's your severance pay. We're gonna have to cut our losses.
Then bring in who?
Bring in
that will change
Allegri, or who knows? It could be Pochettino. It doesn't matter. If it's the Tottenham's rival, it doesn't matter. Look. Pochettino. Tottenham got rid of Pochettino. Why Pochettino can't go and say, Tottenham, talk to me now. Let's go. You know. So look, you got to make. Look, they did. If Arsenal could have made the call with Wenger, trust me, they could make the call with Arteta right now.
No, but that's difficult because they're doing so well in Europe, in Europa League.
It's who cares about the Europa League?
What, they can make Champions League by winning Europa?
And look, great comment here. Thriller from Manila. Arteta has lost the dressing room. The manager, in my analogy, has lost the store. The employees are doing what they want. They're in the back screwing around with each other. They're doing whatever they want. They're coming in whatever time they want. They're leaving early. They're eating the food. They're doing whatever they want.
So that means then that the players are not playing for him right now then. So that's what we're saying.
It's an obvious thing.
Because Arteta cannot be blamed for Xhaka going up and choking a man, getting a red card. He cannot be blamed for Proposite in front of the goal to kick the ball inside.
Hear me out.
He cannot be blamed for that.
We are only seeing what's on the surface. You and I have been part of teams, cricket teams, and football teams, maybe small football teams back in the day. Yeah. But I've been part of cricket teams, right? Where there are players in the team I don't like. I can't stand. I want them to do bad. And the manager, I don't like either. I could care less about the manager. And there could be a lot of, you know, like unfairness going on within the team in terms of selection where you feel this person should be playing instead of this. Why is this person even playing?
Yeah.
You know, so then it affects. You have to be around a team dynamic to understand these things. It's the same, bro. It is the same. You know what it is. You play cricket, a guy made a lot, you making a lot of runs, and this guy keeps batting ahead of you all the time. You're like, and you get to, you don't get, you go in when there's 3 overs left and you're like, oh man, I should have got that, went up earlier. I'm telling you, I like Arteta, but this is Arsenal. This is not Sheffield United or Fulham or whatever. This is Arsenal, where they expect to be better than this.
And that's the problem. You shouldn't be expecting them to do better because they haven't been better for some time now.
But still, look at where Tottenham are at. You have to put that into consideration. Tottenham are at the top of the table and Arsenal are 15th. Think about how that,
man.
No.
All right.
That do a lot of things to your pride, man. Believe me. So I'm right now, if Arteta does not get his act together, they have to sack him. They gotta sack him. And if we want to talk about the next couple fixtures coming up here, by the way, shout outs to Burnley though. Shout outs to Burnley. Much respect to Burnley. They were in the relegation talk, obviously, but last week we were talking about how if there's any team that could actually take off all their clothes and put baby oil all over their skin and wiggle themselves out of this situation, it will be Burnley.
Yeah, for real.
It will be Sean Dyche and Burnley. They're very, very gritty outfit, and they could do this. I'm going to say this. Next week, if they lose 3 on a bounce, I might go back to relegating them. You know, it's like that. You know what I mean? It is like that. So people like to come and say, oh, last week you were talking about this. That was last week, bro. This week is a different week. Remember last year, we were all out there on the beach. We were going to parties. We were at the mall, everybody having fun. And what happened in 2020? I go to the mall today, bro. I went to the mall today to buy 2 pretzels. You know? Everybody wearing masks. I'm like, this is unreal, man.
Yep.
This is unreal. So we have to take things into context whenever we're talking. We're dealing with what's relevant. And right about now, I'm saying Arsenal, they have to do something with Mikel Arteta. Look here. Southampton next. Southampton are in very good form.
Yes, sir.
Everton, how at Goodison Park, you know. That's gonna be hard.
Not looking good.
Then there's the match where they could actually reveal themselves in the EFL Cup quarterfinal, but it's against City. And you know Pep Guardiola don't play around with this.
Exactly, he takes that serious.
You know this.
Wow.
You know this. We all know this, but they still have a chance because, you know, it's Arsenal in a cup. So, and then they have Chelsea.
They have Chelsea after City?
They got Chelsea after City.
It is not looking good for Arteta.
They have Chelsea 4 days later. Then they got Brighton, a game they could win, but you know Brighton.
Yeah.
Then they got a couple good fixtures against West Brom and Newcastle and Crystal Palace. But let's see if Arteta would survive until then. It's gonna get it's gonna get hard, man. It's gonna get harder. It's gonna get harder and harder and harder, man. But look, that's enough with that game, man. Arsenal are laughing stocks right now.
Yeah, they are, man.
Comedy Central should actually hit him up and give him a contract. God, this is pure joke.
Jokes.
Look, Crystal Palace won, Spurs won.
Oh, that was great news for me. As a Liverpool fan, I watched that game and I thought to myself that, you know, after this result, we should go clear at the top. Crystal Palace, they played really well. Eze, he was brilliant on the day. He's a real talent, man. Yep. And Guaita, geez, it was a tail after he made that mistake, because I think that was a mistake for Kane's goal. There's no way you're telling me the ball swerved that much, bro.
The ball swerved.
That was savable. He should have saved that shot.
Right about now, Harry Kane has goal dust. You know, before every game, Harry Kane goes into his locker. He opens his little bag with the drawstring, and he draw the string, and he puts down his hands just like this, right?
Yeah.
And he takes up some gold dust and just sprinkle it all over his boots. And then he say to Heung-min Son, you want a little bit too? I can't give you a lot. I need this to last for the whole season. You want some? And he gave Heung-min Son a little bit too, because he say, you know, son, you've been setting me up with a lot of goals, you know.
Exactly.
You know, like hook me up again today. So that was a great shot.
I thought it was savable, but hey, people can say that. But I thought he should have saved it. And it was a Son assist as well.
Yep.
Yeah, it was. So even that was his assist, and he should. But after that, he was like prime Van der Sar. He was saving everything, man. And
you said he was Yashin. You're talking about Van der Sar. The man was Yashin, man. You're talking about.
he was unbeatable, man. And Crystal Palace slowly got back into the game after the goal. I think though he got the goal and he just started to sit back again. And I was wondering why he's dominating the game. Why would he do that?
Go for more.
Yeah, and then because of that,
But-
Crystal Palace just applied the pressure.
But the thing is, Crystal Palace is a very hard team to break down as well. Very hard.
They are.
And with Guaita in the form he was in, it added to that. Crystal Palace is, and we know this, with Zaha, this is a dangerous team.
Yeah,
without
man.
Zaha, Crystal Palace have lost 10 of their games without Zaha.
Yep.
They're better with Zaha. And now you have Eze. It means you have two Zahas on the field.
Exactly, man. And Benteke missed some chances that he would normally score, but I guess that's a confidence thing. I'm not sure. But the goal came from it was very scrappy. I don't know why Lloris didn't just take out the ball. I don't know what happened. But
shout out to Schlupp, man. Schlupp.
Yeah, man. He was just at the right place at the right time, and he poked it in. And
bro, Schlupp has more Premier League medals than Stevie Gerrard.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. How many Champions League does he have?
Jeffrey Schlupp, bro. Shout out to Jeffrey.
How many Champions League medals?
Let me ask you. Are we talking about Champions League?
No, but
are we talking about Premier League?
We're talking about medals.
Premier League.
League. But medals.
But shout out to Jeffrey Schlupp, man. Schlupp.
Yeah, so
he was actually born in Germany,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was actually born in Germany. He was born in Hamburg. That's why his name is Schlupp. Jeffrey Schlupp. He has a German name, but he plays for Ghana.
Okay, cool.
Shout out to Premier League winner with Leicester, and then he left right after. I think he actually left in the same season, if I'm not mistaken.
After they won.
I think he left the same. No, I'm telling. Wait. Yeah, he left in January 17. No, he left the same. He got the medal because he got. Okay, here what happened with Schlupp. He played the first half of the season. No, wait. No, it was the opposite. It was the next season. They won 15-16.
Yeah.
He left the next season, the January.
January.
Yeah, he left the next season. Yeah. I'm getting carried away there.
Yeah, so it was down to the wire, and then Dyer stepped up to win the game for Tottenham, and
that was a good free kick though.
But even better save, man. Guaita was unstoppable.
You saw how Guaita was actually celebrating?
Yes, he deserved it, man. So yeah, they dropped points, and I was glad, and we move.
I'm glad too, bro. I'm glad, because if Spurs had won that, they would have got up to 27 points, man. Yeah. And that would have been 8 points ahead of City, and I can't have that.
Yeah. And I mean, we're gonna play them, so you probably
look. I have a game in hand. So I'm only practically I'm 3 points still behind you guys.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, but just don't count that game in hand as 3 points.
No, but Timo, for real though, the table is very tight right now.
Yeah, I know.
If you go up to 10th place, Aston Villa, they have 18 points. The top team, they are only 7 points ahead of Villa. So we have to take this right now with a grain of salt. We can't run talking about, we're going to win the title. We're going to do this. Guys, it's still early. It's only 12 games, man. It's only 12 games. There's still 26 games to go, 26 match weeks to go. You know what I'm saying? If I'm showing up every week to do a live stream and I do it for 15 weeks, I failed. I have to stay for the 38.
True.
Because it could be on the 38th week that something great could happen and I could get 1,000 people in here. You never know. And that could, be a catalyst to something greater and greater. It's just an example.
Yeah.
It's still early, man.
It is.
Teams are going to be fighting until match week 38 for different things like last season. So I'm actually happy. I think Spurs played well. They were a bit unlucky not to score more. They got their shots off. Reguilon, I think, hit the post. They
over the bar.
Look, I think they played well, but Vicente Guaita played even better.
I think they played well up to the goal. After they got the goal, they sat back too much. And
yeah, but I don't. They still went forward because guess what? We know Crystal Palace sit back, and both teams can't sit back, or else they would just be watching each other.
Yeah, true.
We could say they were more reserved in their approach after they got the goal. Like you know how Mourinho play. Plus, we saw Dele Alli on the field today.
Yeah, he won the foul that Dyer got the free kick.
You know, Dele Alli was on the field, so you know he is rumored to be going to PSG as well. So I don't want there's not many more things to actually talk about in this game, but you know I'm happy that Roy Hodgson and Southampton picked up a Crystal Palace Southampton. Crystal Palace picked up draw here. Nathaniel Klein at right back, man. How are you feeling about his comeback?
I mean, I thought his departure from Liverpool was very sketchy. Not a big send-off, and he's been such a faithful servant. He's always a 7 out of 10 for me. He wasn't the greatest crossing the ball, but defensively he was sound, and he lost his place because of injury to Trent. And from that, he was just in the wilderness. So he left very sketchy, and I thought we should have kept him. The game he actually played when he came back from injury he was just thrown in against Manchester United, and he was a solid 7 out of 10 again. And then when Trent came back, that was it for him again, and he just left. And I thought we should have kept him. He's a solid right back.
Well played, well said, Demo. Well played, Crystal Palace. Look, these games seem like it seems like we got 20 games to review this week, man. Look, Leicester City 3, Brighton 0. You got James Maddison with 2 goals. This game was today.
Yeah.
And Jamie Vardy with a goal set up by Jamie Vardy set up 2, scored 1, and Justin set up the 1 for Jamie Vardy.
That game, oh my gosh, that was probably one of the most exciting games of the weekend. It was on Peacock, so both games were playing at the same time. So I had to watch it on my phone. But for the first 25 to 30 minutes, it was end-to-end stuff. Danny Welbeck missed a gilt-edge opportunity to put Brighton in front. He was one-on-one with the keeper, fluffed his lines. And then straight away, Leicester went up. And James Maddison is just so technically gifted. He scored both goals with his left foot. And you would think that you thought his left foot was his stronger foot. He just curled the ball with his left so easy. And James Justin was magnificent. He played right back in the game. And he was just great. I don't know if Brighton were unlucky. I think Leicester deserved to win the game.
Well said, well said. I didn't watch this game because I watched the Arsenal game. I do have Peacock as well, but I was coming home from work, and I can't watch 2 games at the same time coming home from work and tether. If I tethered on my phone, it wouldn't have shown because my phone pop-up a message said that I used 50 gigabytes of data in 12 days.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I'm like, that's how much football I've been watching, bro.
50 gig?
50 gigabytes. Uploading videos, watching YouTube, you know, all kinds of things I'm doing with my Wi-Fi on the internet. And I tether the Wi-Fi a lot, so it uses up the data. So I watched the Arsenal game. So this game, I didn't see.
It was a great game, man.
So you're telling me that Brighton played well again and still lose?
It's the theme for Brighton's season. I mean, the first 30 minutes of the game, it was end-to-end stuff. And like I said, Danny Welbeck should have gotten them in front. I don't know. They said Schmeichel made a good save, but Welbeck has to score that, man. And then once Leicester got the first goal, they just took control of the game.
So, good. Well done, Leicester. We were talking about them earlier. Big 3 points here. You got Wilfred and Ndidi back fit again, so that's always a great thing. if Maddison is clicking, that's always a great thing because he has had a slow start to his season.
Yeah,
And Leicester looking good. Leicester now third in the league with 24 points, man.
Mm.
You know, are they still a threat? Are they still in the title race?
Nah.
Nah. Nobody taking. Nobody taking.
I mean, even though we said earlier, and I'm giving props to them for managing both Europa and the Premier League, I think it's gonna take a toll after a while.
Look, nobody giving Leicester no chance, man.
No chance.
Listen, they could win as many games as they want. We know by the time they get up to 60 points, they're gonna start losing like they did last season. It's now up to Leicester to prove us wrong.
Trust me, Rodgers is a choker, man. That's not gonna happen.
Rodgers is like the West Indies cricket team.
All right, let's not go there.
Basically. So look, good win. Brighton, they're still 16th. Burnley are creeping up on them. Brighton got 10 points. 1 win in their last 5, 2 draws, and 2 L's. They were without Tariq Lamptey. Lamptey, that's a big miss. And, you know, that's a spark right there. But Brighton, you never know. I think they'll survive, but they'll be in the relegation talk for some time, but they will still survive. So that's that for that game. I didn't watch that game, so I can't really share a lot of things and thoughts about that game. But if Leicester continue to play like this, they could prove us wrong, but I don't think they will. I really don't think they will. Look, we're getting down to crunch time. We're getting down to the business end here. Let's talk about the last 2 games here. We got City, United, Liverpool versus Fulham. Which one you want to talk about first? Let's talk about United City.
Yeah, there's not a lot to talk about in that game.
Absolutely nothing to talk about in that game. Nothing.
I can't even remember anything from that game, man.
Bro, nothing. But look, I'm gonna get some talking points from this game. Pep went in with John Stones again. Had Laporte on the bench. So, you know, you see how it is? Last month we were calling Laporte world class, and now Laporte is on the bench.
He looked upset though. He looked vexed.
Yeah, he did. You know, and things just changed. We're gonna get to Liverpool just now, but people calling Jota world class, and what? 2 months you would have no Jota. So prove my point. Stop putting pressure on players. Stop it. And as I mentioned, and I keep mentioning, players are people too. And it took me a while to figure this out and just sit down and be like, sometimes we be talking shit about players not playing well and this, that. But maybe they're not getting along with their wives.
Yep.
Maybe they have the kids, because De Bruyne was actually saying that when you see his form dropped off, they had a 3rd kid, and then the wife is home with the 3 kids, and he has to help sometimes. So then your game kind of slip away a bit. It's like me, Demo. I used to play cricket every season. I haven't played any cricket for 3 seasons. 2018, 19, 20, and in 2017 I played 1 game. It's because I chose to prioritize the family. Work, go to work, do the overtime, get rest, and not go to play cricket on Saturday and Sunday.
Got you.
And neglect my wife. You know what I'm saying? Neglect my son and my other kids. So look, it boils down to John Stones was going through some things. He was going through some personal things that weren't revealed to us, and that affected his game, because John Stones was a solid, you know, not world class, but solid defender.
Yeah, he was at Everton.
Bro, we won back-to-back titles with John Stones. Nobody don't forget that. Back-to-back.
Was it John Stones and Otamendi?
John Stones, Otamendi, and these guys. We won, and I know we criticize these players a lot. I talk about Otamendi, but it comes up to relevance. You were relevant last year. You ain't relevant this year. You got to go. This is not a play thing. This is not a friend thing. If you ain't playing, this is a business. The club, runs a business. If you're not playing well, you got to go. You got to get dropped. It's like if you're at work and you're not performing well, Demo, you at work and you at your desk and you're playing video games, you got to go. Your production level has dropped significantly. You have not lived up to expectations. Adios. See you outside on the street or something, but you gotta go.
True.
So Stones over Laporte right now, it's working. So if it's working, why not? You see what I'm saying? It's working, so why not? So another talking point in the game is that we have, I think, 5 clean sheets in the last couple of games, and that has been the most clean sheets on the chart for City. It's a record.
That's good.
Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, so that's a record. It has been a clinic, man. It has been a clinic.
Yeah, Ruben Diaz really made a difference, man.
The last 5 in all competitions, so not just the Premier League. Because we did lose to Spurs, 2-0.
Yeah.
But Ruben Diaz definitely have made a difference to the team. Definitely. Another thing, no Aguero on the bench. Pep Guardiola say he's ready, but then again, he ain't ready. So I think Pep Guardiola has something up his sleeve, Demo. That's why I keep asking you, do you think you guys are going to go back to back? I keep asking you that because I'm setting you guys up.
Listen, I will be confident in my predictions. I think we will go back to back.
Bro, I'm setting you guys up big time.
Well, judging from how the season is going, I have no doubts now. Everybody's dropping points. Nobody seems to want to remain at the top for too long. Everybody dropping points against lesser teams. I mean, it is what it is.
Look, also, United almost got a penalty. And Rashford was offside. I was like, thank God, man. They were going to score. Bruno Fernandes was definitely going to score. But Bruno wasn't that sharp in the game, though.
Nah. I mean, he was decent, but he wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't his usual self. He had a little flicker here and there, but he wasn't as sharp as he usually is. And I think that helped end the game in a 0-0 draw. And I think Mahrez, oh, man, this guy always got to go wrong on his left. I think that ball that Kevin De Bruyne got to him somehow exquisite.
Yeah, that was brilliant, man.
He take that on the first time, bam, that's a goal. That's a goal.
But I heard the commentators saying that it's a confidence thing for Mahrez. He didn't just score a hat-trick.
Exactly. I'm like, no, Demo, I don't know. Sometimes I'm watching the game, I'm like, these guys know nothing
what are they talking about? He just scored
How
a hat-trick.
could it be a confidence thing when he just scored a hat-trick?
It was mad, man.
I don't get this. Sometimes I don't get the confidence thing because the man just scored a hat-trick. The man is making how much a week? The man is good. He's good. Trust me, he got confidence. Okay? He's just not playing well. And I keep telling people about Mahrez. Burnley, he beat Burnley up all the time. Show up against United, and he didn't.
Yeah.
I still like Mahrez, but I don't think he's going to stay at City very, very long. I don't think so.
Yeah, so my only take from the game, because I just saw somebody say it in the comments, is it was built up for KBD versus Bruno, and then the man of the match was Luke Shaw. That's just how it is.
Luke Shaw was man of the match.
For me personally, I thought Luke Shaw was excellent in that game.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Just
I don't know. It was a weird game, man. It was a weird game. It was a boring-ish kind of game, man. Look,
it was.
Pep Guardiola used one sub.
Only
used one sub. They in the second half. Look, this was City and United in the second half. This was them. That for real. That was them in the second half. It's like,
yeah, you're right, man.
Like they don't wanna. Nobody wanna commit.
I fell asleep in that game and woke up, bro. Honestly,
the same thing happened in the Liverpool City game. Remember?
Yeah.
Same draw. Same thing happened. You know, I know it was a 1-1 draw, but the same thing happened in the second half.
Yeah.
Nobody
Nobody
wanna
wants to lose it, man.
Exactly, you know, but I'm glad. Look, I'm happy for the point. I'm happy for the point. I'm gonna say this right now. I know Liverpool fans ain't happy about their point. I'm happy for that point because it could have been 0 points.
That's
It could have been
fair.
0 points, and I'm actually satisfied with that. And with that, City are currently about 9th in the table right now, which is not very good, but it is still very early, and we only lost 1 in our last 5, and we play West Bromich Albion next. For United, they're 8th. They're unbeaten in their last 5. They play Sheffield United next, and they could continue to surge upwards in the table. And Ole continues to be the manager of Manchester United despite them getting knocked out of the Champions League. They needed 1 point out of a possible 6 and got 0.
Yes, sir.
So if Ole is going to continue as United manager, I think they might actually keep Arteta.
Exactly. You know?
They might just keep him.
I think Ole is actually a PE teacher, just married as a coach. He's horrible.
Do you hear Ole's interviews?
Exactly. That's why I'm saying that he comes out and said the stupidest thing.
I'm like, Ole, shut up, man. Can't you hold some things back? Can't you like be a little bit more strategic in your interviews? He just comes out and says whatever he wants. Yo, I watched a bad interview on the weekend, bro. They interviewed Jordan Pickford, and I was like, oh my God. Jordan, bro.
Or he doesn't speak well?
Yo, he sounds weird, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm like, what are you talking about? Jordan Pickford sounds like he's Russian and he learned English in England while playing for Everton. That's how he sounds.
I've never really listened to him. I'm not sure.
Well, he sounds weird, man. But he kept well on the weekend though, and he's keeping out Robin Olsen. Ancelotti say, listen, man, if you ain't start keeping good, keeping better than that, I have the Swede right here for you. I have him. Matter of fact, you know what?
He did it once.
I'm gonna play him today.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Yeah, he did it once.
What he did. But look, we have one more game to talk about. One last game. Fulham 1, Liverpool 1. Fulham 1, Liverpool 1. What are your thoughts on this?
All right, so just bear with me here, all right? So for me, I have been getting a lot of slander for criticizing Klopp's team selection versus Michelin in the Champions League. There is no way Salah should be playing 99 minutes, and there's no way Jota should be playing as long as he did, and there's no way Henderson, Mane, and Firmino needs to come on in a game that is worth nothing. I saw the challenge that led. I didn't know it was going to be so bad that the news broke this morning, but I saw the challenge, and Michelin they were diving into a lot of these challenges, and Jota played on. And so I said all the kids should have played and the fringe players should have played. So you played
everyone who was available within the squad and registered should have featured instead of those players.
Exactly. Right? Then the news broke. There's no Jota. He's going to be out for 2 months or 15 games.
6 to 8 weeks.
Up to 15 games, they said. And this came at such the wrong time because we came up against Fulham with fans and we looked a shadow of ourselves in that first half. We were getting run ragged. We probably should have been 3 or 4-0 down if it wasn't for Alisson making some big saves and some shoddy finishing from their forward.
Cavallero.
Right? Cavallero. We were just off the pace. Everything just looked wrong. And it was, I thought that if you were watching the thing and you saw the teams in white, you would think that was Liverpool and the team in red, that was Fulham because it was that bad. and Fulham were just all over us. And I think that they got their goal, and it was it flattered Liverpool that it was only 1-0 because it should have been more.
Okay.
Fulham were all on us.
Okay. We got to the goal section, the goal part.
Mm-hmm.
Cavalier was Cavalier at most. Cavallero was Cavalier at most. Okay?
Yeah.
Cavalier at most. Wordplay, guys. Wordplay. Look. Wordplay alert. Look. Fabinho foul on Cavallero. Should that have been given a penalty or not? Should it?
No, I thought he got the ball. I thought VAR made the right choice. And I am so glad, because every time VAR sends referee to go and check the monitor, they end up changing their decision. And I am so glad that this is the second time that it's happened that the referee stood with his decision. Because when you watch it from different angles, it shows different things. And then there's an angle showing that he got the ball and then he got the player. But then there's this angle that shows that he just went straight through the player.
Well,
and I'm so glad. So it wasn't clear and obvious.
That's the angle that I saw.
Yes. So it wasn't clear and obvious for him to go and switch it and say, okay, penalty.
If there's anybody watching this right now and they say, oh, this guy Dominic is all against Liverpool, the angle that I saw, the TV angle, remember, I'm watching it on TV. Sometimes they don't show nothing. Sometimes they show something. The angle that I saw, it was a penalty, nailed on penalty. But the referee went and he looked at the monitor. He deemed that it was not a penalty. Okay. Now, are Liverpool fans going to cry about VAR being against them? Yes. Because the same result in corner, Fulham score. Fulham score. And you got Liverpool are now saying that Salah was pushed, and if Salah wasn't pushed, he would have gotten the ball, or some Liverpool player would have gotten the ball and resulting in a counter-attack, and Fulham would not have scored then and there. Okay?
Nah, so Salah, I mean, he was touched. To say pushed is kind of strong. He was
a little nudge.
And then he fell down. That was not a foul. And Bobby Reid finished exquisitely. Big up to the Jamaican Bobby Reid. He was just a touch.
You guys did not deal with the set piece properly. You didn't. You didn't.
They should have cleared it from before.
Exactly. You didn't, and you got punished. Take it for what it is. People are acting like everybody's supposed to run around on the field without touching each other.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not saying slap players in the face and headbutt on all these things. But hands are gonna go and
it's a contact sport.
Exactly. It was soft.
Yeah.
And VAR, just like VAR checked for the possible penalty and said it wasn't, VAR checked for the possible foul and said it wasn't a foul. So stop crying. And it's very, very I don't know what it is. It's peeving me out. It's peeving me out. Every time I go on YouTube, I see these Liverpool YouTubers bawling about VAR. It's spoiling the beautiful game and this and that. Man, shut the fuck up. Seriously. Shut up, man. And stop being, listen. Stop being a freaking, crybaby, man. Stop being a crybaby for every little thing. Fulham played better. We know this. If you're fair and you watch the game, Fulham had the better game. Fulham had the better game overall. It was a draw, but Fulham held their own because please do not forget, Fulham just got promoted and they're 18th, 17th, and they're playing against Liverpool, world champions, Champions League winners, Liverpool. Okay?
I'm not going to say Fulham played the better game. I'm going to say Fulham played the better first half, and then they tailed off and sat back too deep in the... Because we could have easily won it in the second half with that Curtis Jones run, because they were just sitting back and inviting pressure. And Curtis Jones just dribbled half the field, got there and could have finished the game.
I remember that, but you also got to give credit to Areola, who is, and I did talk about Areola earlier and said he's growing into the Premier League. I did mention this last week.
Yeah, he made
People might not remember this, but Areola had a big game. Curtis Jones did his thing, but Areola also did his thing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So we got a $5 super chat here. I'm just talking about Areola, and I did mention him in my video about the Filipino descent. He was born in France, but he is 100% Filipino, representing well. Thriller from Manila. God, I'm Manila.
He has a World Cup medal as well.
Bro, Manila, Philippines, man. Spanish-speaking Philippines. You know what I'm saying? Look, they represented well. Man of the match performance today, and Fulham deserve more than a draw. I agree. Fulham, listen, Demo. If you were playing Atalanta, Napoli, Atletico Madrid, you lose the game today, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
By a lot. I
think so. Listen, this game, it had a lot of elements to the Aston Villa game. This was one of the worst Liverpool first half. And like I said, they improved slightly in the second half, but it was reminiscent of the Aston Villa game.
Okay. Matip came off. He's injured.
Oh my gosh, bro. Duh.
He's injured again. He definitely cannot. Listen, he can't play against Spurs because the intensity in that game. Look,
Klopp actually said he should be back for Spurs because it was just a back sore.
Bring him back. Bring him back. And look, let me tell you this. The Anfield record is in jeopardy right now. All right. Oh, okay.
Personally, for me, I don't worry about playing Jose Mourinho and Spurs with his statistics. I really do.
December 13th, 10 p.m., I said it. The Anfield record is in jeopardy. Remember, I said it. That's it.
If we're playing away, but not you. You don't come to Anfield.
I won't talk about it anymore, bro.
Nah,
I won't talk about it anymore. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. But look, what do you think? You guys got the equalizer eventually. Salah did get a chance.
Almost
snapshot he missed. Henderson got a chance. Curtis Jones, that was a good run by the youngster. But you guys got your penalty. It was a stupid free kick given away right outside the box. But Fulham had bodies. They had bodies, and they tried to get the ball, and they made a rash tackle. The resulting free kick ended up on Kamara's arm. He stick out his arm.
Yeah.
At first, I thought it was Adebayo. I thought it hit Adebayo, who was like this. So that's why I was like, nah, that can't be a penalty. But as they said, Kamara had his arm out like this.
Yeah, once you're doing that, they're going to give stuff like that.
So penalty was given, and Mo Salah, Alphonse Areola almost stopped it. But
you know what's funny? You know what's funny though, Dan, before you go? Because I listen, for the past couple of days, I've been really mad at Klopp for stuff. Klopp, he was going to take Salah off. We're chasing a goal. And he was going to take Salah off before the penalty came. He was going to take him off. But he allowed him to play in a meaningless game in Michelin for 99 minutes. And we're chasing a goal now in the Premier League in a game that's worth something. And you're taking him off, one of your major threats as a goal scorer. And if that penalty wasn't given, he wouldn't be there to kick the penalty.
Do you know Salah wasn't even supposed to play the game today? There were talks that Salah played the 99 minutes because he was going to be rested for Fulham to play against Tottenham.
Yeah, he's doing some crazy. Even when Matip came off and he put Henderson at centre back, I was like, Phillips is on the bench. Why don't you play him?
Exactly.
Why are you sending Henderson? And Henderson was always forward, even though he was playing centre back. We could have easily got caught on the break.
Exactly.
I was so annoyed in this game, man. I was so annoyed.
Look, this is a tricky situation. And I keep saying, if Liverpool end up winning the title, it would be a hell of a masterclass by Klopp and Liverpool.
Yeah,
but if you guys fail, Klopp would have crumbled under the pressure of the 2020-21 season. Believe me. And
I don't know,
Demo,
man.
you guys have dropped 11 points in 12 games.
Yeah, that's
And you
not good.
only dropped 15 for the whole of last season.
Yeah.
This
No,
is
I
not
mean,
good.
this season is a weird season, so I'm not even too upset or anything.
Yeah, but the fact remains you dropped 11 and you only dropped 15 last
and
season.
our away record is just shambolic, man.
4 draws and a loss.
Shambolic.
You know what else is shambolic?
Conceded 18 goals already.
Goals.
Yeah,
listen, man. You are only better. Only Leeds, Brighton, Fulham, West Brom, and Sheffield are worst in terms of goals conceded. And I know, it's a 7 goals that actually,
a bit, but I mean, their goals conceded. So
look, in your last 5 games, you have 3 draws. This is not good.
Yeah, but with all that happening, we're still second in the table. So that shows that everybody else, they don't want to capitalize.
Bro, it doesn't matter. Points dropped, points lost is points lost. I'm not here acting like City are doing better. And that's the argument people like to bring up. I'm not here to talk about if City are doing better. We are talking about the overall thing here, the Premier League. I'm not here to talk about, City are no.
I'm not even bringing up City. I'm talking on a whole.
I'm not talking in terms of you. City not doing good. Nobody doing good if you really look at it.
Exactly. Exactly. Nobody wants to take charge and run away with the league, man.
Look, what do we know, man? What do we know? You could have, look, it's going to be a big week. We got Liverpool coming up against Tottenham. That's a big one. And that just reminded me that I have to do a combined 11 for that, So, I got to actually, but talking about combined 11s, who in this Tottenham team could make this Liverpool team?
Give me a formation and I'll tell you.
It does formation. Look, listen, it's not relative to formation. Just who?
I mean, to squeeze people in, I'll go 4-2-3-1, and I'll definitely have Son and Kane. Son is world class for me.
I'm not talking about. Okay, let's not get too carried away here. I'm not talking about a combined 11.
Okay.
I'm talking about who from their team could actually go into the Liverpool 11 and actually you're like,
Son and Kane.
This works.
Son, I mean, with injuries and all, Son and Kane.
No injuries. No injuries.
No injuries? Oh, definitely just Son and Kane then. Because I was going to squeeze Højbjerg in just because of his form.
What about your midfield, though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you said no injuries. And we have Thiago.
Yeah.
So nobody gets in Thiago, Henderson, and Wijnaldum.
Yeah.
I was gonna squeeze Højbjerg for injuries.
What about Alderweireld? He can't fit in the defense alongside Van Dijk.
Not over Van Dijk
alongside Van Dijk. I think so.
With injuries, Matip is better than
Bro, stop it, bro.
Matip is better with no injuries.
He plays for the number 1 team in the world, which is Belgium. Alderweireld, okay?
He doesn't get
Belgium made it all the way to the World Cup semi-final, bro.
He's past his best. He was just on his way the other day. He's past his best.
But still, he is still solid.
Not better than Matip right now. Injury-free, Matip? Nah, come on. Nobody carries the ball and passes out from the back.
Matip has been playing well, but Matip is made of glass, though.
No, but we're saying no injuries.
Yeah, but it is debatable. My combined 11, let's wait and see what happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's gonna be a hard one to make. I might have to tweak it a little. I might have to do a 4-2-3-1 formation for that.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of players won't make it. There's gonna be a bench. It's gonna be hard. I should have made that one already, but I can't really. The schedule is so congested. It's hard, man. You know what I mean? It is difficult. But how's everybody feeling in the chat right now? I appreciate everybody who turned out. We had, 70, 60 something people in here, which is not bad for a later stream. You know what I'm saying? I'm satisfied. I'm not greedy. I appreciate everybody who turned out. My main thing, Demo, is just to talk and cover the material. Just cover the material we have to cover, and now we move on, because tomorrow we have to then again talk about the games coming up. We got to talk about the games coming up. So
yeah, I'll be watching that. I'll be watching. Don't worry.
I can't. You might be able to come on too. Oh no, you might be at work.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I don't want to let the work pile up because if I didn't do this today because Ryan not available, what would happen tomorrow is like we would have too much to talk about, too much to cover.
That's true.
So that's why I had to actually do this. And I appreciate you taking the time to come on.
Look at Ryan.
You could have Ryan. Oh man.
Big up himself.
Ryan is probably getting ready to go to work, man.
Yo, you have to give me half of your paycheck, bro.
Yep. Look here. You could have been doing anything else in the world right now, but you chose to come on here and talk football with me, and I appreciate it. The people in the chat appreciate it. I could have been doing anything else in the world right now. I chose to do this with you.
Yeah.
So,
I appreciate it, man. Always a pleasure talking to you, and big up everybody. Thanks for tuning in and stuff. And we'll get Ryan back soon. Don't worry. I love Ryan too.
You know what it is? You know what it is, Demo? People don't realize how good Ryan is until he's not here.
Exactly. And they love to cuss him,
Yep. I be seeing the comments. This guy don't know what he's talking about.
Exactly.
Listen, nobody knows what they're talking about. I keep telling you guys this. Nobody don't know what they're talking about. Everything on here, you see we do here, is all opinion based. Sometimes we're subjective, other times we're objectives. So it's just take everything with a grain of salt. City are gonna win. They're gonna win. They lose. Then I say, we might lose this game. Then we win. So who
opinion?
Thought? Yeah, Ryan said that City played a nothing team in Fulham, and the same nothing team draw against Liverpool. So, but Ryan, we're gonna talk about those things tomorrow, man. I'm gonna hit you up. But Demo, it's been real. The stream went on way longer than I thought it would. But that's a good thing. That means that it was smooth, it was nice, and we covered everything we wanted to cover. So we're gonna get back to business tomorrow. Look out for the live stream tomorrow, guys. I'm gonna put out a schedule, and you guys could turn on your notifications and stuff. But Demo, it's been real. Guys, make sure you like the video. Smash the thumbs up button, share it with a friend. Subscribe to the channel if you're not yet subscribed. I don't know if you're watching and you're not subscribed. And look out for the content coming, man. Content like crazy coming in December. Content every day, twice a day, 3 times, even 4 times a day. Content's gonna come, just like the sports networks out there.
Yeah.
This is a sports net. I'm gonna change my name to Dominic Rich SN. Sports Network. Yep. But Demo, we talk, bro.
All right, boss. Big up.
But guys, from your boy Dominic Rich, Demo Dre. Until next time, peace out. Rich, squad.